got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it, how you gonna move for it?
Hello, everyone. Thank you all for being here this Saturday morning. Whew, this is Saturday, what, December the 27th, 2 days after Christmas. I hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas, the best that you could have with your family, even if you don't celebrate Christmas. I hope you all was able to get together and share some food, laugh, and see people that you haven't seen in a while. Okay. Um, we got a lot to talk about. A lot of things are going on today. Before I do all that, let me just go ahead and do the house rules first before we get started. I want to welcome everybody to the Pink House. Welcome to the Pink House. And let me just see, can everybody hear me quite good? If you can hear me, if the audio is sounding good, if you can hear me, put a 1 in the chat or something, or let me know. I'm going to turn my audio down where I normally would turn it. Something has been wrong. Now, I just turned my audio down just where I normally keep it every time, because it got pushed all the way up. Because can you still hear me? Still the same since I just turned it down. I just want to know, is it messed up, or you can't hear me at all? Let me. Somebody coming in? No. All right.
Well, I felt all of that, guys. When a very big director, a very seriously powerful person that everybody knows, invited me over to his house to talk about roles and upcoming things that he was writing. I was telling myself, like, man, like all of my dreams are coming true right now. Like my opportunities at my front door right now. So much excitement going through my body. And then, guys, it happens. You know, my boundaries were crossed. You feel like this person feels like they got power over you because of the situation and the opportunity that presented itself in front of you. And then and how fear can somewhat keep you quiet and keep you silent. Well, I stayed quiet for much too long. And I just want to say I'm really sorry, man, because if I would have spoken up sooner, I could have saved somebody that this probably happened to after me. I just want to say sorry for that, whoever that may be. It could have stopped with me if I would have said something. But I do apologize, and I'm speaking up now and getting it out there and talking about it, most importantly, then so be it. And I just want to apologize once again, guys, because I'm sorry I can't really talk about more than what I've talked about right now. But I will be giving you guys an update very soon about the whole situation that happened in detail. So stay tuned. And thank you guys for hearing me out. I appreciate it.
I hope you. We had a lot of young men that came out and said the same thing about what happened with Tyler Perry. He is not the first one at all. Y'all remember Derek Dixon sued for $250 million lawsuit. He was also an actor. He acted in The Oval, one of my great shows. I love to watch The Oval. And then he was also on another show of Tyler Perry that I watched as well. I don't watch those shows anymore, but I love those shows. He is a great actor, Derek Dixon. And then you got the other guy here now. You got him, which is Mario Rodriguez, is suing for $77 million. And he said something that was pretty clear, that he didn't want people to think it was his fault, blame him, saying he's out for a money grab and this and that. And then don't forget this young man here. guys. Y'all remember him, right? He is also an actor for one of his shows that I watched. And I watched him on the show acting. In the same show that Derek Dixon, one of the shows that Derek Dixon is on, he is also on that same show. And this is actor. He's an actor, Braxton Wells. And he sued as well. Tried to get, well, no. He tried to get somebody to take his case over and over and over. And he was being shut down because this man here, standing beside Tyler Perry, this man here is the one that caused all the mayhem. Tyler Perry studio. Derek Dixon did not get, he got upset because he did not get what the other young man got, which is Derek Dixon. Let me bring up Derek again. Derek Dixon was suing for 250. We're going to go back to their lawsuits in just a little bit, okay? We're going to go back to theirs. We're going to go back to it. But it was a big cover-up with the Tyler Perry Studios, trying to shut him down and shut him up. Yes. This guy name is Mark Swinton. Yes. Y'all remember that. And don't forget Christian, the other actor. There was another actor, Christian, that went out and was trying to tell his story. Y'all remember that? Seem like they want to shut these people up. Don't want them to speak. Pinky, there may be more men reporting their assault if they're not getting paid to be quiet. They probably are. You're right. And I think this is going to open up, just in my opinion, it's going to be a tidal wave, a tsunami, just like it was with the Dipper, with Diddy. I think we got so much hidden stuff and cover up. And I do feel it's going to be a tsunami coming soon. A tsunami. This is some treacherous stuff. And I don't think y'all just hearing some bits and pieces right now from this actor, from that actor. And got to remember, they all are actors and on his at Tyler Perry Studio. Oh, man. Mm-hmm. But if you look at it, they all say the same thing. It's like a different person being placed. You go out and get you another one, another cute little G.I. Joe man, and you put him in the same situation. And the same things are happening over and over and over. There's something weird about this. Hi, Teresa Wright. How you doing today? Happy Saturday, and hope you had a great holiday. She's saying hello to Pinky and everyone. Thank you for coming in. This is the same scenario. It's keep happening over and over and over. Not by coincidence. This is a pattern. This is a pattern that somebody just keeps doing over and over. Okay? It's a pattern. Now, let's get into Tyler Perry a little more. Let's get into him. Let me just see. Oh, Lord. Just give me 1 second. I wonder what was this behind here. We're also gonna talk about these layoffs. Well, I'm not gonna forget about that. And when I say layoff, it's because this this stuff is happening too much right now. And seems like everybody know it's happening. But when I bring it up, it's like y'all didn't know. I bring it up. I'd be the first one to talk about what they call a warrant notice. Then and I'm gonna be quiet because we're gonna talk about that in a little bit. Okay. But let me get back on Tyler Perry. We're getting ready to look at some of the things that happened before Mario decided to break his silence. And I'm glad he broke it because that can haunt people for a long time. You got to be able to get that out because keeping that in and keeping that secret, it don't do nothing but makes it brings you down. It destroys you from within. Because when you bring it out and you start talking about it, you realize you're not the only one. That other people has been experiencing the same thing that you have. You're just not the only one. It's more people. And the more you all come out, the more victims that comes out, it makes it easier for the ones that's not as strong to come out because you're stronger in a pack than by yourself. You're stronger together than by yourself. And so that's why people need to go ahead and get it out. I'm trying to look for something to make sure I got it ready for y'all today. That's all. Just looking for something to make sure I got it ready for you today. All right. Actually, I'm looking for it right now. Oh Lord. Oh, I didn't know that was ready. Y'all got to excuse me. I'm looking for something. Okay. Here we go, guys. Let me bring up his page so you all can see this guy that's suing him for $77 million. Sooner or later, these millions are going to hit. I know Tyler Perry, he's the man with the money, but sooner or later, this going to tarnish your image. And sooner or later, you may get caught up like Diddy is, you know? I'm not saying you are, but somebody going to catch you up in the wrong way. This is his Instagram, guys. And it got down that he's a model and actress. He's a actor and model. And okay, yes, he is. And we can see why. Because the guy is a good looking guy. Y'all see what I'm saying? He's a good looking guy. But seems like just in my opinion, seems like he go after men that he know he can't get. All these men out here that would love to be one of your little play toys or be your boyfriend. He don't want a boyfriend. He just want to be able to have more than one man, seems like. But there's so many out here that would love to have that title. I'm Tyler Perry's boyfriend. Yeah, I got Tyler Perry. He's my man. You know what I'm saying? There's too many out there. Ooh, Lord. Him in them underwear look good. There's too many of them out there. Why can't you go find one of them that would love to play that role? You see that? No, he want to go get somebody he know he can't get. He want a straight man. He want a straight man because that's the ultimate thing. I can get him. You know, I can turn a straight man my way. I can turn a straight man my way into doing what I want to do. I can make a straight man get down. I can make a straight man bend over. No, you can't keep doing that. You can't keep doing that. You know what I mean? It's Debbie. I didn't see Debbie in the house. Hey, Aunt Debbie. I didn't know Aunt Debbie was in the house. Aunt Debbie, I swear I did not see you sitting in this house. You know I would took my head off. Oh, no, I'm not taking this one off. Aunt Debbie. Oh, my Lord. I didn't know you were sitting in here until I saw that. I'm so happy to see you. And happy, I hope you had a wonderful Christmas, you and your family. Happy holidays, Miss Pinky in chat. My question, your answers. Your answer. Thank you. Happy holidays to you, my question. I'm so happy to see you all here. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Yes, we do. Because Aunt Debbie and Sweet Tea, I know y'all don't want me to say this to the people that's watching. I told you so. Yes, I did. Yes, I did say it. I told you so. I told you so. Let me see what I have a video. Let me see that. And I'm not gonna say it that often though. You know. Let me see. Can I play that? See, do I have that little video that said, "I told you so." This is how she do. I told you so. Let me see. Do I still have it? No, I can always pull it back in. But I'm gonna have it again. Okay. This is Derek Dixon. Okay. An actor from two of his shows. And how I know two of his shows because both of those shows used to be my favorite shows. I couldn't wait to Wednesday to watch this. And he was on both of them. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and listen while I find one for Mario Rodriguez. Okay.
Welcome back, everyone. Now to our ABC News exclusive. Tyler Perry accuser Derek Dixon sits down in a TV interview for the first time, sharing allegations of workplace sexual assault and harassment. In June, he filed a $260 million lawsuit against the media mogul. These are claims that Tyler Perry denies. But Dixon says he's speaking out now to try to stop a billionaire who won't stop themselves. What made you decide to come forward with your story?
I wanted to speak out and not stay silent about it anymore.
Actor Derek Dixon sitting down for his first television interview since filing a $260 million lawsuit against media mogul Tyler Perry, detailing the alleged sexual harassment and assaults he says he endured.
That's when he pushed me up against the wall and grabbed my ass again.
Dixon starred as Dale in Tyler Perry's BET series.
Wait now, then the actor Mario said the same thing. This guy here. Let me pull up Mario. Right here. Mario said the same thing. He grabbed his package. Well, I'm going to call it the package. The hot dog. I ain't saying no names, but somebody have a habit of grabbing people. Hot dog. Lord, if it ain't your hot dog, leave it alone. These people just grab these hot dogs. These hot dogs alone. These hot dogs don't belong to you. Don't you have one? Grab your own.
Oval.
Why are you yelling? I'm in this too, remember?
You're not in it. Did you get shot at?
No, I actually got shot.
He appeared in 85 episodes between 2021 and 2025. Tell us about the first time you ever met Tyler Perry.
Yeah, I met him at his studio opening party in 2019. I was working for an events company, and we met, and he said to me,
Now, how old was he? Not right there. I want to put this on. Because how old did he just say he was? Or did he say, okay, he said 2019. I thought he said he was 19. I was getting ready to fall over out of this chair. Okay, party in 2019. Okay. Oh, Lord. Because after he had said 19, guys, I've been fell over in this chair.
And we met, and he said to me, are you an actor? And I said, well, not right now. I was, or I'm working on it, but not right now. And he said, yeah, you are. We need to talk. You should get my number, and we'll talk about this.
Did any of your initial interactions give you pause?
A few of them were, did give me pause, but they weren't bad enough to think like this was a dangerous situation in the beginning. Yeah.
According to your lawsuit, at one point early on, he bought you a car.
Yeah, he'd seen my Jeep around the studio that I was driving, and he said, that's not a great car.
Tyler Perry is an actor, producer, director, playwright, and prominent name in the entertainment space. He launched his career in the 1990s.
You want this half? You want this half?
His 2005 breakthrough film, Diary of a Mad Black Woman, debuted at #1 in the box office and was a massive success. To date, he's created 24 feature films, 20 stage plays, 17 television shows, and 2 New York Times bestselling books. In 2021, his prolific career earned him a spot in the exclusive Billionaires Club. His media empire includes his own production company, Tyler Perry Studios, based in Atlanta, one of the largest film studios in the country.
I'm not trying to do anything other than meet somebody at their humanity.
As his career has flourished, he's also made a name for himself in the philanthropic space. So in early 2020, you land the role of Dale on The Oval. Was that a dream job?
It was, yeah. It was. To be a series regular on a show was something I always dreamed about.
The complaint includes multiple screenshots of text messages allegedly between Dixon and Perry.
Picture where he's on the jet ski. I said, nice picture. And he said, yeah, the water looks calm. And he said, nice picture. You don't see that stud in that picture? Rude. And I said, LOL, yes, that's a stud. And all these texts, I tried to de-escalate them and make a joke out of them.
Some of the messages more sexual in nature.
One of them says,
now, y'all know, whew, this man, Mario, not Derek right now, Derek Dixon, he got text, but Mario got text too. Yes. Think about this. You have, as an actor, these days, when the producer, the big man in charge, or the director, or anybody start getting offhand with you and start sending you texts like this, keep them. Because you're getting ready to go down that rabbit hole. You're getting ready to go down. And then when you try to bring this out, they'll say you're trying to do a money grab. You're trying to do a money grab. So you got to look at these texts. He just thought they just was simple. Simple and poor people. Simple, poor people. Because that guy, he told him he wasn't an actor. But Tyler said, oh, yes, you are. Give you my card. Too many people be out there breaking their darn back. They become an actor or actress, and they don't get a shot. Unless, and y'all have heard it too many times in Hollywood. Not Hollywood, but don't forget the music industry. Those some demons too. Okay? There's some demons in the Hollywood too. I saw his friend, but he go famous on a well-known blogger show, TK, and he admitted that they hung out at gay. Oh, I saw him. Oh, I know you're talking about BT. Oh, my Lord. See, so sad. If he wants a man, I'm sure he can get him. Yes, he can. He can get, think about it. He's a billionaire. He can go and get any man he wants. You know how many men would love to say, Tyler Perry is my husband, or Tyler Perry is my fiance, Tyler Perry is my boyfriend, or be on the red carpet with Tyler Perry, or be known to be even just walking down the street with him, pick up coffee, or just hanging out with him, or going out to eat dinner. You know how he can have any man he wants that want to be gay. You know what I'm saying? That want to, and there's a lot of men that would love to be turned out by him. That's willing to be turned over and turned out. bent over or whatever. You know what? I would say yes. I don't mind trying out a man for the first time. To be with a man for the first time. I'm not gay, but I would love to be your boyfriend because I would love to get a new car and be in a movie role and make all this money and move up in society. It's some people are like that. They're gold diggers, whether you're a woman or a man. But these men, if they wanted to be bent over and turned out, and they wouldn't be, they'll play the role. Do you see what I'm saying? So he wants what he can't have. He don't want the man that he know he can get. That's not enticing. When you got all this money, you want what you can't have. We ain't seen it with the Diddler. Diddler wanted everything he couldn't have. Every woman that his friend or somebody else got, he want to prove to them that I can get you a woman. I can get you a girl too. Now, I'm saying two different things. I'm not just saying calling a girl a woman, but I can get you a girl. That means girl. And then I can get you a woman too. Y'all see what I'm saying, right? Like Cassie, she was a girl. Like a lot of them was girls. And some was, but he don't go up that scale too high. You know, he don't want you up that scale too high. He wants you down in age. He wants you down in age. I don't, allegedly, in my opinion, like I'm young, like I'm fit, like I'm buff, like I'm cute. If you ain't got that exotic look, that cuteness to you, he don't want you. But then you got to be straight because he don't want no gay. He want a straight man so he can turn you out. Oh, Teresa said, oh yeah, okay, I read that one. I saw his friend before okay, read that one. Exactly. He wants what he can't have. That is true. Think about it. He's a billionaire. He don't want what he can get. There's no chasing that. He want to chase you down. He want to come after you like a prey, like you pray. Oh, his fantasy is to be with a straight. Yes, it is. He don't want no man, a gay man. To be honest, in my opinion, he wants to see what he can do to turn you out. That's what he want to do. That's a conquest. That's a challenge. He don't want something that's not challenging. He can buy anything he wants. It's just like buying something. I did 5 years and had 5 years ago. It ain't fun no more. I ain't had that been there. I want something. If I'm gonna go to the store and buy something, let me buy something new. Something new. So when he looking at all these men when he's out, he don't want nothing. Oh, I done that and had him that kind of. I don't want that. I want something new. I want something that's a challenge. I want something that I got to wrestle with. I want something I got to take. I want to take it. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion.
What's it going to take for you to have guiltless sex? Have y'all found that in therapy yet? I would hope that you would let someone hold you and make love to you.
Now, the complaint also alleges that in January of 2020, there was an escalation from the text messages to Tyler Perry's behavior becoming physical. Mm-hmm. Can you explain that first alleged incident?
Yes. We were over his house. We're having some drinks in his guest house, and it was late at night, and he has a guest quarters, mm-hmm. and said that you can sleep there instead of not driving. And his house is far from Atlanta and where I was living. And I got into bed, and then I noticed that he climbed into bed with me as well and started rubbing my leg. And I jumped up out of bed, and he said, turn around so I can look at you, and just comment on how I looked. And then he got up and left. So I thought after that instance, it was pretty clear that I was not interested in that type of a relationship. It was very, very strange. I mean, I think it's okay that people try to make a move or shoot their shot, but if they get rejected, I think that they should stop. And so I thought it would stop after that. and it didn't.
At the end of the second season, Dale gets shot in the chest 4 times.
I remember that.
Why was that especially concerning for you?
Happy I could stay dead on the show.
And the complaint specifically says, and I just want to quote it, Mr. Perry made
The fact that he said, if you make him happy, he can stay on the show. That was one of the things that happened on the show. Oh my God. There was a scene. If you didn't make the Secret Service guy happy, he's gonna ruin your life. He's gonna ruin your life, take you down, because he's used to powering people all the time. Oh my God. And the guy that was acting the scene actually said, you got to make him happy. Oh Lord. Oh my Lord. Don't tell me they went down that rabbit hole. Mr. Perry made it clear to Mr. Dixon that he would off Mr. Dixon character. He would, power him off the show character if he did not indulge Mr. Perry's sex harassment.
it clear to Mr. Dixon that he would kill off Mr. Dixon's character if he did not indulge Mr. Perry's sexual harassment. Was that message clear to you?
For me, that was his way of showing his power over us and our careers, and that he doesn't.
And he did not die. He stayed on. He went to the hospital, was rushed to the hospital, and then he stayed with a black couple. He was the black couple husband. The husband was the butler to the president on the show, and his wife. He was the butler, the head butler in charge. And it's supposed to have been there for decades, for many decades, working for several different presidents, right? And he was staying at their house to heal up. And then at one point, he even stayed at the owners of the shop, of the pharmacy house, to try to get away from his abusive Secret Service guy. And I think that Secret Service guy was playing the role of, just in my opinion, Tyler Perry. Yes.
I have a problem with just killing one of us off.
You're also a screenwriter and had written a TV series called Losing It. Tell us about that.
He ended up wanting to read it, and I at first was like too embarrassed to even send to him, but he did, and he said he loved it and wanted to shoot the pilot.
Okay. We're not going to go too far in him, okay? I just wanted you all to hear that, okay? Now, let's go ahead and get on to the main person in this scene, okay? Now, and then I'm going to pull up the video for that we're supposed to be talking about, which is, let me just show you this one here too, before we let go. Yes. I'm trying to put some pieces to these things. And y'all remember Christian, right? Y'all remember him? Remember this guy here? Y'all remember him? Let me get it to a. Let me just bring it down first and give it to him speaking. Okay, here it is. He's getting ready to speak now.
Let me cut the TV back.
Y'all remember him?
Maybe this loud. What's going on, y'all? I want to talk to you about some stuff, and it's been on my heart, so I want to speak on it. All right. Good evening. Hope everybody's doing amazing. I've been speaking to my brother about making a declaration of my experience. What I experienced with certain powers that be that were moving inappropriately. And I really, like, it's in my bone marrow to discuss that, because thankfully God built me the way that he built me, but I'm not sure, based on this person's claims and brags, that he's literally got, at the same time this person was sexually harassing me for years. He was claiming, that he had multiple young black men on payroll, and they just had to show up when he requested them to be there. And clearly that's why it felt to him that it was okay to say these things. And I want to have these discussions. I want to be transparent with y'all about that. I've done my best to forgive this person, but it happens. It happens. It's not just women that have to deal with it, but it's also men sometimes. And it'll be men tempting men. And that's why a lot of my posts over the last few years have been about taking the scenic route, taking the long way around, because if that means that you can carry your integrity with you, then, and it's 11:11. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for another opportunity to connect with you. Please forgive my sins, my shortcomings, my bad decisions, and my mistakes. Please continue to guide and protect us as only you can. Everybody that's watching, it's not a presentation. If I see 11:11, I try to have another conversation with God. So thank you, Heavenly Father. I appreciate you. We love you. We thank you. In Jesus Christ's name we pray, amen. That's interesting. But there are people that will and have and will continue to, unfortunately, offer these things. And some of them are your heroes. Some of them are people who y'all like, oh yeah, such and such is amazing, and he does this and he does that. Yeah, but he also does this and that. At some point soon, it's gonna have to come out. I've kept one of these on me since 2005. Whether it's a keychain recorder or a pen, because most predators would check your phone. And once the sexual harassment started, I was like, well, I got to protect me, because I'm saying no, and I don't want this person, as powerful as they are, to try to get in the way of my work. So I started recording. So I have them offering me money to take my clothes off. I have recordings when I wasn't working with them or for them. I have recordings of them confessing that, the other guys that they have on the payroll, all of the above. And the difference is, the wonderful thing about confidentiality agreements and non-disclosure agreements is that they can't prevent you from turning all of those things over to the police, because sexual harassment is a crime. Attempted sexual assault is a felony. And Tams, you literally just asked, why do we as Black people have to deal with that? But sometimes it's our own people. Sometimes it's our own heroes. Sometimes it's the very people we deify. And we look up like, oh, they're doing so much. They're doing so much. No, they're also doing this. And my only reservation about naming the people, there was directors along the way like, hey, you read for this, that, and the other. You want to come back up to the apartment? I'm like, nah, I'm good. You got my headshot, my resume, and I'm good. If I can handle that or not. I can kill that, but I don't need to come up to your apartment. We already had the audition. There's other people that I want to say everything. And my brother was like, nah, not yet. I want to tell it on the mountain, over the hills, and everywhere. I want to speak on it. And the good news is that they don't even have to believe me. Hopefully they would, but even if they don't, they can hear this person. Since sexual harassment started, I've carried many recorder devices on me, keychains, pens, thumb drives with a charged battery that get 6, 7, 8 hours, all the above. So I have the conversations. I really want to air that shit out because it bothers me when I'm alone at night. Like, man, the world is celebrating this person and they don't even know the shady and predatory way in which this person moves. And the way that, predators resent the prey that gets away. So when you don't say yes, when you don't say, okay, I'll acquiesce and, sign up and literally and figuratively play ball, because if we're not doing that, they resent you. This is a conversation we're going to have, and we're going to have soon, because it bothers me in my spirit that I can forgive people. That's one thing. But yeah, Pete, we don't play ball. That's my brother in there. And he knows the real deal. He knows the who. I'm good. Somebody said, you don't look okay. I'm okay. I have peace. I'm literally strategically planning my next 8 moves. I'm good. God got me because he was watching when I was offered these opportunities and I didn't say yes. I didn't sell my soul or my ass. Excuse my French, y'all. I know some of y'all, hopefully y'all have no kids around, but I didn't sell nothing for success. It's like, nah, that's not what I want. I ain't into that. I ain't into dudes. I got an only beard in the bed policy. Mine is the only beard in the bed. Yeah, we ain't doing none of that. I don't get out like that. And these people kept on for years. Sexual harassment is a crime. Attempted sexual assault is a felony. And where I'm at now is that in the middle of the night, I think about if I'm brave enough to name the person, I'll take a polygraph live. I'll take 5 polygraphs live. And I'll pass all of them because it's the truth. This person is a predator and he's one of several. And it's a shame, man. But I think it's time. I want to, and I know, P, I know you're on here. I want to say everything now. And I have proof. It's not like I'm just making false accusations. I intentionally let the statute of limitations expire. It's not about money, but I'm gonna have to take the receipts, the recordings down to the police department and let them hear this individual. I wasn't working for him in the month and the year that he showed up to my apartment and offered me $100,000 to take my clothes off. He said, I don't even need to touch you. I just want to see you naked. I declined because, again, scenic group, I got my integrity with me. I'll take the long way around. But being that I wasn't working with him and we were in my apartment, he had visited my apartment to offer me a job of this fall because the lead of this particular project was going to do something else. So he needed another lead. I recorded it because I didn't trust him. And I told him over and over. And he still always tried shit. Just tried shit. So if people don't believe me, they can hear him in his voice. I have always kept something on me. Always. Even if my phone is off. Something else is, if I'm around somebody that has tried to sexually harass me, pressure me, intimidate me into some nonsense, I've always kept something on me so I can protect myself, because if they're that powerful and they feel that entitled, then they can also try to get in the way of your work. I want to speak on it. I also want to keep making great things and creating jobs and opportunities. But, oh no, I got backups for the backups for the backups for the backups. I've watched way too many Jason Bourne movies not to have 15 backups. I can press play and you can hear the person and you'll know immediately who the person is that's offering me $100,000 to strip.
Ooh.
You'll know right away,
Yeah.
and it'll break your heart. I won't have to say the person's name, but I can and I will. I don't mind doing a polygraph or 3 or 5 on live TV, and I'll pass all of them because it's the truth. This industry is something else. It's wonderful, and we get to chase our dreams, and we get to live other lives. I get to be a judge or an FBI agent. I get to be a girl dad. And some of the people that you think are your mentors are literally and figuratively just trying to fuck you.
Mm-hmm. You're
I
right.
have documentation from the dealership for the car that they tried to buy as an apology for offering.
Didn't we hear that? Remember, he bought what's his name? Derek Dixon a car, allegedly. That's what they do. They get you a car thinking that's going to shut you up, keep you playing their game until they can get you in a position where they want you at, stretched out in that bed, not knowing what's going on. Just like the diddler. You wake up, you didn't even know you was in that bed. You didn't know you got some baby oil drip down the back of your pants. You didn't know you got baby oil on you. You know what I'm saying? You be wondering, I don't know, baby, how do I get some baby oil on me? Yeah. You become helpless because you can't move. You can't do anything. You can't protect yourself. You just there. You wake up, don't know what happened. You have no idea, but you know your butt side got the baby oil on it. Okay, why jelly? One of them. Mm-hmm. Guys, didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you?
Me $100,000 to strip. It's time. I really want to just clear the air because I'm tired. And then where I'm at now, if it still feels like that person is fucking with you just to fuck with you, just to mess with you.
Mm.
The industry can be wonderful. I'm grateful. Be clear that this person showed me how not to be. When I'm a boss, people get daps and church hugs. The attractive women that work on even on my shows, my productions, they're getting daps and church hugs. That's it.
You don't get grabbed.
Because this person showed me how not to be when I'm in charge and when I built something and when I created something.
You get dabbed.
I hear you, Pernell.
You don't get grabbed.
I'm gonna dial it back. You get on my nerves because I know you're right, but it's in my fucking bone marrow and I'm tired of this person gallivanting around doing these PR stunts. Oh, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna do that. Well, then speak on if you're gonna have.
I understand, Christian. When he did this, sometimes you just want to scream. You just want to scream. You just need to scream it out. Because you are just so tired. I understand when he said tired. Not that it ever happened to me, but this frustration. The only thing we can do is just pray for his continued healing. Teresa said, I didn't know it was a statute of limitation. It is. That's what this guy talked about. right here. Braxton Wells, the limitation, statute of limitation. Yeah, that's what he was so upset about, right here. And then they kept pushing him from California, telling him he got to report that in California. You got to report it because he's from California. Then, but it happened on Georgia soil. So they kept pushing it back and forth. When I say back and forth, they kept pushing him back and forth. You got to go here. You got to go to California. You got to go. It's Georgia. What I was getting ready to say, but anyway, it was just crazy. And then Derek was able just to file, and everything went smoothly. So how can Derek can file and he's, oh Lord, yeah, y'all better watch out. Y'all better watch out. Okay, just got to watch out, guys. Let me bring this down. I wanted y'all to hear some of the Christian what's okay. I just wanted y'all to hear. But let me just go ahead and I'll be pulling this up, and then we'll watch this last video on this subject. Let me just pull it up for you. Oh no, that's the other thing. Let me just. Is this it? Okay, here it is. Okay. Tyler Perry's hit with a new $77 million lawsuit. Okay. This was filed by Mario Rodriguez. He's a model and actor who's appeared on several shows, which is Boo, a Medea Halloween. Medea got everything from Christmas to Halloween to New Year's to everything. Going to church. This was filed during the Christmas a couple of days ago, December the 25th through the 26th of 2025. Just say Christmas. This was filed Christmas or Christmas Eve. I mean, Christmas or the day after. It got filed December. I'm thinking they filed it on the 25th, but because it was the holiday, it didn't hit until the 26th. I'm thinking that was in California. Damages sought $77 million. The what he was being accused of is sex assault, sex battery, repeated unwanted advances. Oh yeah, and that's like y'all know what that's. They talked about that, all of them. Then promises of rose in exchange for sex. Y'all know. Then all of them talk about that. The rose. You're gonna just character won't be pulled off the show. In other words, unalived off. Hi Terry Matthews, how you doing? She said, "Hi Pinky, Miss BT, Chad, and bad weather in Philly." I know. I've been hearing about it. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and drop my link for anybody also that want to come up and speak on it too. But we're going to go ahead and finish up too at the same time. I just want to drop it just in case if anybody want to come up and speak on it. And then we're going to go ahead and go into what I told you so about all these layoffs. Because what I've been hearing, the stuff that I pulled up, I've been talking about for the last couple of weeks. And last month when I started doing this, and then the last day I did my live, it's freezing. I heard y'all is under some weather. I may need to talk about it. But that was a word that nobody ever used until why me. Now it seems like every day I hear somebody talking the same word, but we'll get to that. Okay. But anyway, incidents alleged occurred in Perry's Los Angeles home. He loved to take people home with him. Somebody's going to get in that house and not going to be able to, not going to be willing to leave. They're going to be called a squatter. They're going to be in your house and you ain't going to be able to get them out of there. Then the police ain't going to be able to get them out. You're going to have to take them to court because those are called squatters. They'll come in there and ain't leaving. Okay. And then also claims Lone Star, Sweet Tea. And Sweet Tea, it says they will, it's saying need to be connected with the mic or cam before you can add them to the screen, to the panel. Sweet Tea? See, can you come back up? It wouldn't let you come back up, Sweet Tea. And it claims that Lambsgate had actual knowledge and failure to intervene. TC, can you come back up? I was trying to get you up. Y'all sending y'all's weather right on to the DMV. We're supposed to get it tonight or earlier this morning. Oh my God. Okay. Also, his attorney is Alex Shapiro, calls the lawsuit a failed money grab and denies all allegations. Now, this is the second lawsuit in 2025. This is the second one this year. This man, and they ain't going to be the last, I don't think. We still just got a few more days left in this year, and I think it won't be long. Hi, Sweet Tea. See, can you come on back up? I couldn't get you. Let me, I'm trying to pull up that. Oh, Lord, where is it right quick? I'm trying to pull it up. Right quick. I'll just do it this way. I don't know what happened. Give me 1 second, guys. Sweet Tea, can you come back up? Try to come back up. I was trying to pull you up and it didn't work. I couldn't get you. Okay. Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay. I'm trying to get it back up. Here it is right here. Okay. Y'all ready? Okay. Sweet Tea, I see you trying to come up. It won't let me. You would need to connect their mic before you can add them to the live. Connect your mic. Let me see. Don't show me where I can connect your mic. Let me just see something, T. I'm gonna try. Recording. General. I'm trying to see. Okay, yes. Sweet Tea, let me see. Can I bring you up now? Now try it now and see, can you come up? Somebody that knows how to help her to get up, pop up on this live, BT, or somebody pop up here and walk her through because I'm trying to get Sweet Tea up on the live. I dropped my link, guys. Somebody pop up here and try to walk her through it or put it in the chat. Because Sweet Tea, I'm trying to bring you up. I switched over where you can bring it up. And Yes. Somebody device not connected. They're saying your device is not connected, T. You need to connect their mic or come before you can add them to. I did that. People, let me just see. Give me one minute, T. Move to stage. I'm trying to move you to the stage. Backstage one person. I'm trying to move you to the stage. It's not letting me for some device not found. They're saying your device is not found. Let me see. Ask the user to rejoin the call and grant device permission. Okay. T, try to rejoin the call. Drop down and then try to, because I'm trying to add you to it. It got you. Let me see. Device not connected. I want to know why it's not connected. Let me do one thing. Let me go out of here and try to see whether somebody got. I'm just gonna check and see whether you've been blocked or something. Wait, give me 1 second. Let me see. Debbie, I got you up. Hi, Debbie.
Hey, happy holidays.
Thanks. You're welcome.
And a
Why
happy
is it
new
I can
year.
just bring you up, and I'm having a time trying to bring T up.
I had no trouble coming up. Once you get you go on the I went into StreamYard. It just told me who I was, and I did not have any trouble with mics or anything.
You did.
So,
You turn your TV down for a moment and try to
oh,
help
I'm
me to bring
sorry.
T.
I forgot about that.
Okay.
I am so sorry. I was
Try
trying
to
to
help me
help
bring
Sweet
T
Tea get
up.
up here. I was trying to help Sweet Tea see what the problem was. But I had no problem coming up. I
You
went
had
straight
no
through
problem.
StreamYard.
Okay, walk T to what you did then.
I hit your link. It came up as Undeb Yes Me. I entered your studio, and I turned my camera off, and I hit enter studio again, and I was backstage.
Okay. T, did you hear that? Put I'm trying to make sure she ain't blocked. That somebody then you know how sometimes people can get in there and block you from getting on a person's channel, or I don't know. That's what I'm checking just to be on the safe side. Uh I don't I would never block Sweet Tea. So I don't know why she's not able to get up here. And I don't even have her. It's not in here. So tell you what, Sweet, I'm gonna send the link directly to you. Uh, Debbie, I'm have you
Yes.
to tell me what you think of that while I send the link. I'm sending it directly to T. Go ahead and talk about what you think about this Tyler Perry thing. While I'm going to send her the link.
I
T, I'm
think
going to send it directly to you. Okay? I can't get mine to work, but you go on, stay in the chat. Okay. See, people are not able to get up, Debbie.
I don't know what the problem. I just came straight through, so
Okay. You
I
go
don't
ahead and
know.
talk. I'm going to try to send them the link directly. What do you think about this Tyler Perry thing?
I think that black billionaires, millionaires should stay in their place and not fool with the other kind. because
Right.
the other kind don't want to see black billionaires and millionaires because they don't want to be in the same rooms with them because they look at us as not being qualified. They don't want us there, for whatever reason. I think that instead of trying to be in these clubs with these clear billionaires and millionaires, that African American billionaires and millionaires should make their own room and have their own seat at their table instead of trying to go and sit at the clear people table. Because I feel like this, it's something behind all of that. Just like with the that man, how that lady I said she didn't want to be choked, that Gabby lady and that
Right.
man. This is the same type of thing when clear people see that African Americans won't bow down to them
Mm-hmm.
or won't kiss they,
Right.
AZZ. This is what
Right.
happens. They get behind that. They send these people at these people because they know these black millionaires would love to have these clear people
Mm-hmm.
because they think they think the black millionaires, this is something that they always wanted. Because the black billionaires and millionaires, they put down their own black women and lift up the clear women. And I'm not saying all millionaires and billionaires, but a
Right.
percentage. As you see, all the black millionaires and billionaires are losing their fortune to clear people.
Mm-hmm.
There's something behind it. Just like they give, they take.
Oh yeah.
When you don't do what they say, they punish. That's the masters. Don't get too big for your britches, is what they telling you. You can't do what I do. You can't. They don't care about the clear people being not as rich, and they send them at them so they can get their money to give it back to the people that sent them there in the first place, and to bring the black person back down to where they were or where they want them to be.
Right.
This is just how I feel. This is just my opinion. I'm not calling anybody out, but this is my opinion. And that's how I feel about that. And I feel that black people should protect themselves. Stop going to these clear people clubs trying to get in with them and fit in with them and fool with them in any type of way, whether it be sexually, emotionally, spiritually. Stop.
I'm sorry. I
And
was
make your
on
own
mute there.
table and invite your people to sit down and know who you're fooling with. Our goal ain't 14 karat. So, I think people need to protect themselves. Black people, they so friendly, they do too much, and they not paying attention and they not thinking because they want to be accepted.
Right.
You don't need validation from a clear person to be accepted. Make
Ooh.
your own table and let your own kind sit at it. And that's just how I feel about that.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Debbie, we're going to watch this 4-minute and 43-second video on the $77 million lawsuit. And then I don't know, were you in my live when I talked about those warrant notices about how these people was being laid off?
I know I
I don't.
seen some when you were talking about them being laid off. It's quite a few companies you have showed that there's laying off quite a few people,
And
and that's sad.
I said it before they start laying them off. some of the names. They're going to come. Remember? I said, "Ooh,
Yeah,
Lord, I'm
I
so
remember.
sorry."
You've been doing this for a while, and yes, I do remember.
Yeah. And people been going, there's one particular word I have never heard anybody say. I'm going to get to that one word. Remind me, you said, say, Pinky, remind me of that one word. Let me just play this 4-minute video, okay? I'm
Okay.
going to tell you a word, and everybody's using it now.
All right, let's get on to some national headlines. This one is affecting one of our lawmakers here in.
Oh, wait, now, don't tell me. What did I pull up on this?
Who's paying for those attacks on the Republican lieutenant governor?
It's supposed to be
Someone
about
operating.
Tyler Perry.
Seen this, it's been going on
You
since
see
about
Tyler Perry
Thanksgiving.
lawsuit.
They are again targeting Lieutenant Governor Burt Jones, who's trying to run for
Let me
governor.
try to see, can I get BT up here? It's saying, okay, save. Okay. Let me try BT. I'm trying to see, can pull you on up too. For some reason, it's not letting me pull you up either. Move to stage. It's saying that you're not connected. Device not connected. The same thing as True T BT. BT knows how to go back in and come back in though. Okay. Sweet Tea entered studio. Okay. Move to stage. It's not letting me move y'all to the stage. I'm trying to get Black Titanic and Sweet Tea to move to stage. Oh, Lord. It's not letting me. It's not letting me move you to the stage, Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea, when you get in, I'm going to, when you get in, once you tap the link to come in, then you're going to have to, there's another link that you got to get rid of, right, Debbie?
I just came straight on in.
You just came straight on in.
Mm-hmm. I don't have no problems. I just
Okay.
followed the prompts as you usually do, and it came straight through.
Okay. Okay. Well, for some reason they're showing something else. So let me get to this. There's a word that there's a word. Oh, let me just bring this up again, just to clear this up right quick, so we can get on to this next thing. Okay, y'all see that? Okay, we already talked about that one. Okay, this is what I want to talk about right here. The warrant notice. Okay, remember that was a word I told you, Debbie, that you I wanted to talk about warrant notice. A warrant notice. I never heard of a warrant notice until I started going down this rabbit hole. I never heard nobody else talk about it. I've been all over different. I have never heard nobody else talk about it until I brought it up. I brought it up back. I can tell you exact time when I brought it up. And I was talking about the warrant notice, and where you can pull up on any company, put in any company. You pull up any state that you want, any state, any place that you want, any company, city, it doesn't matter. And it'll you got to pull up under the warrant notice. It'll tell you the company that's laying off. It'll give you the date that companies filed their warrant notice. You have to file a warrant notice. Once they file that warrant notice, then they can lay off. When they file that warrant notice, they telling them the department that they're going to lay off, when they're going to lay these people off, how many of these people are going to be laid off, how are they going to be laid off, whether it's going to be through their, whether it's permanent, whether they're going to close the entire plant, the entire building, the company is filing for bankruptcy, they ain't ever coming back. or they just a temporary move, or just because they're a summer employee, whatever. It tells you all of that. And if you got 5 people working in the department and they say they're going to regulate 5 people off, that means all of y'all leaving. If they got one manager on that floor and they say that department, the manager, that means you're getting ready to get laid off. And so I was putting this information out there, right? And never knowing that when I put this information out there, okay, sweetie, I'm still trying because I really want you to come up. Try one more time, T. So I'm going to be ready as soon as you pop in. When that little drop down saying that you're coming in, I'm going to hit it as soon as you come in. See what that works. Try one more time for me. And so on this warrant notice, okay, on this warrant notice, it gives you all that information. It even gives you the street address of that company. Just say 51 Main Street in New York, 72314. It gives you the exact street. Everything. And it gives you, if they got 5 and 6 locations in one city, it's going to list the locations of each city location. It's going to tell you everything. That's what I've been pulling. Not one person ever, when they said layoffs, not one person ever mentioned warrant notice until I started talking about warrant notice. And I started pulling that up. Now lately, seems like since the last couple of days, that's all people talking about, warrant notice. I said, what now? Warrant notice? And then they started talking about these companies. I said, I told them they was going to be laid off. I told them that days before they was going to be laid off. I said, "Ooh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't. I don't know whether I should say this information, but remember that. Do you remember any of that?"
I do. You've been talking about this for a long time, and you had said other companies were going to be laying off.
Right.
So you have been on target with it. But the way I see it, just like white millionaires and billionaires open up companies, so can our Black. If they can open up production studios to make pictures, they can open up companies. Because as you know, with what you're saying, these companies laying off, we all know African Americans are the last to be hired and the first to be laid off, fired, or let go when things get bad. With instead of doing all of this rigmarole and giving your money to these people, you should be focusing on helping your own people, opening companies so our people can have somewhere to work where we don't have to rely on clear people and break that chain where we are the last to be hired and the first to be fired. Come on, Black millionaires. Y'all got it. Y'all can do it. If you can open up production companies, you can open up produce places, you can open up companies and factories and give your own kind a helping hand.
Thank you. Oh, Lord. And guess what, Debbie? Sweet Tea is up.
Hey, Sweet Tea.
Hey, Pinky and Debbie. My son had to come in here and do something to this phone, y'all. I'm glad he's here visiting.
Oh, I tell your son, I said thank you.
I sure will.
Young people know how to do things.
I know it, right? Because I was having a hard time.
Tell him
what did you do so next time I know how to do it?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask him. I'm walking out the door, but I ask him and see if he'll tell him. I don't know what he did. I have no idea. I'm just like, can you please help me get up?
What do you have anything to say, Sweet Tea, too?
Yeah, you know what, Pinky? I remember you talking about these. You had mentioned to me about the warrant notices, and I was like, I never heard of no warrant notices. But when you came and did yours, it's like after that, I've seen several on YouTube with people talking about it. And I also remember you were saying something like, I had to go down the rabbit hole to get that. And you were scared to talk about it, but you went on and talked about it anyway.
Yeah.
But I
The
think it's
reason I
something
was
that's
scared to talk about it because I was telling the people they're going to get laid off before they got laid off. Before the company even announced to them that they was going to get laid off, I was giving a week or 2 weeks, even some that I even said after Christmas, you're going to get laid off. In January, you're going to, and I was giving the streets, the locations, everything. And it's like, ooh, Lord, and the departments where you're going to be, who's going to be laid off. And I said, I don't know whether I should tell that information. And I was afraid. Now, if I tell that information, if somebody's watching this, they're going to be pissed as a mother. Because they know I'm talking about them. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy.
And they always talk about after they get laid off. But I was talking about before you get laid off. This is who's getting ready to get laid off. And when you're getting ready to get laid off. And what department you in. And what location you at. And this is and I even showed the street address. Even the warrant filing from the companies. Saying that in this date, that date, this date, next year, and this how many they're gonna lay off. And it's like, do they really want me to tell that? Because I didn't just talk about it, I showed the receipt.
Right. Exactly. And the locations and everything.
So, and I got some today, they don't even know. I got some more. Oh shit.
See,
Debbie, what do you think? Should I show them too?
Yeah. I'm sorry. What did you say?
I got some more that's getting ready to get laid off and they don't know it.
Oh, like I said, we be the first to get laid off. And if Black people would look up to God and look out at these people and open businesses there where we could work at clothing stores, whatever, department stores, make companies where Black people can have jobs. And we don't rely on clear people to give us jobs or work for them if they don't want us there.
Yes.
And it's a lot of Black millionaires and billionaires who could pull it together and make that thing happen. People are selfish, greedy, and for whatever reasons, stop getting caught up in this sexual sexual harassment or whatever they want to call it.
SEX. You can do either one.
And start looking out for your own kind and do what you need to do. Put your energy into your people and see you'll get it back from God, because he don't bless no mess, but he will bless you when you doing your best.
Right. They're
Especially
throwing
to
all
help
their
your
money
own
down the
kind.
drain over some SEX. Millions and thousands down the drain.
Yeah. You see that man get a young girl 33 million?
Yeah.
That comes from a company right there.
That's yeah.
Right there. Right there.
Right
See,
there.
right there.
I tell you. And people are getting laid off. Well, we got another one. This is from the 21st through the 27th. Oh, let me just show y'all this. Let me take this down right quick. Let me show y'all something. That I'm gonna leave everybody to the side while I pull this up. This is me I talked about this 5 days ago. Here it is right here. And I'm gonna show you. It says 5 days ago. This is, and now I've talked about it many times before then, but this the last time I talked about Texas is bleeding jobs, 1 million cuts in 2025, nurses job, I quit. Okay. Y'all remember that, right? Here
Yeah, I
it is,
remember
the
that.
warrant notice right here. And I still got that those warrant. See here, and I brought it up. The well, I can't click on that like that. But here it is. This is the notice from Wells Fargo I showed. And that's the street address where they're getting ready to lay people off. It talks about how many. See there, right there. right there. It talks about how many people and everything. That's that warrant notice I showed you on December the 26th. That was yesterday, the day after Christmas. They had how many people did they say on this one here? I have to look back. It's going to affect 263 people. They filed this October the 28th, right? But they laying the people off. I give people the date the warrant was going to notice is being filed, and even months before or weeks before you getting ready to get laid off, I let you know ahead of time. Don't go out and buy no new car. Don't go out and spend all your money because you're getting ready to get laid off. And these are the positions and stuff I would tell people. And how many is at each location? From customer service to resolution manager, business exec manager, to associate loan servicing representative, the bankruptcy processor, the account resolution account manager. Everybody, I was telling you who you are and what department you see there. And here's today. See there? That's just one of them, my pool. That was back then. But here it is right here, guys. Right here. This is I'm sorry. Here it is right here. This is from, what day is this? This is from up until today. Okay. Warrant notice was filed, and this is an updated version from today, been pulled today. This is my Sunday report. My Sunday report. That's why you see Sunday report on it. That's what I decided to call it, my Sunday report. Okay. You can type in whatever title you want, but that's my Sunday report. Warrant notice roundup. These are the verified. That means it's been verified. Warrant notice is a major company disclosures from the past several days. Top warning filing this week. Y'all see? This is a power company in Georgia. Pure power company in Georgia. 109 workers affected. Type of layoff, they're getting a large layoff. Notice they filed this notice date December the 23rd, 2025. Okay. And they got the source there. But you see it again. Ideal Image in Florida, 255 workers getting ready. They're going to effective date February the 2026. The notice was filed on the 22nd. They just filed this right before Christmas. And these people getting ready to get laid off in February the 20th. They don't even know this yet. So if you know somebody works for this company here, you better get them heads up. They're getting ready to get let go. Okay? These already are gone already. But here, there's some more people getting ready to get let go on the 20th, too. This is Florida. This is in Florida and Georgia. 24 workers in Florida, 7 workers in Georgia. Okay? Total, they're going to have a total of 55 workers altogether in Georgia. 24 plus 7. I don't know why they're doing it like that, but in Florida, it's going to be 24 plus 7 workers. I think that's probably 2 different locations. Georgia, 55 workers. The notice warrant was filed on December the 22nd. They're going to be let go February the 20th. So if you work for this company, you better, this is today. This is for today. There's another one, UPS. What do y'all, David, y'all don't know none of these people. Anybody work for these people, sweetie, huh?
No, I don't. I do not.
Okay.
No, I don't either. Not those companies.
Okay. What about UPS?
Not in Georgia anyway.
Okay. There's a layoff coming. Oh, they had already been laid off because the warrant notice was filed on the 23rd. So this is coming up soon, guys. 128 workers going to be cut. This is part of UPS nationwide, 48,000 jobs reduced, announced earlier this year. And I did announce that when I'm going to pull that back up because I announced that. Then multiple companies statewide, Warren Summers. It's 1,100 workers affected across 7 companies, sectors. Here's the sectors: insurance, healthcare, cannabis. Ooh, even in the cannabis business. And y'all know how people love their cannabis, right? Manufacturing, wholesale, distribution. Largest cut, Go Health, nearly 500 jobs. Oh my God, do y'all know this company? Go
I
Health.
do that go health. You used to see them, now you don't see nothing. Cause
You
I'm
don't,
here in Illinois. You don't even hear no more about it. I think that as soon as they came, they went away as fast as they came.
oh, I didn't know that. So
Yeah.
they ain't no more, Debbie. They
As
ain't
soon,
no more.
like I said, they came and they went. As fast
They
as they
came and they
came, they
went.
went.
So, guys, sorry about that. They are letting nearly 500 people go right now. Between this was just filed too. This is the warrant notice from what day did I say? This was pulled today. So this is from the 21st through the 27th. So this is updated information, guys. Everything I got here was pulled today, this morning. Then we got another layoff, a snapshot. 4,286 plus companies have announced layoffs in 2025. Oh my God. Do y'all see that? 4,286 companies announced layoffs. And that means whatever haven't finished before this year is up on December the 31st. And I did say some people are getting ready to get laid off. So don't go out and buy that New Year's outfit and shoes. And don't go buying those drinks. Y'all better stay home during New Year's because y'all know it's going to cost a lot of money because you may wake up. Remember the next day, I said in January 1st, half of y'all going to be laid off. Okay, let's see. Okay, the warrant. Oh, that's how you can continue to get real updates. That's how you can get real updates. Okay, this week's warrant filings show continued pressure across transportation, healthcare, and retail. Organ-based slogan, Power announced. That's that power company. Y'all remember that Power Light or something? I think it was Power Light. Let me see. Pure Light. Pure Light. What I'm saying, Power Light. Pure Light Company. Okay. Announced 109 layoffs while Idea Image in Florida filed for 255 cuts effective in February. Rail Crew Express added another 86 layoff across Florida and Georgia. UPS filed a new warrant notice in Alabama, cutting 128 positions as part of its nationwide 48,000 job reduction. In Illinois, more than 1,100 workers are set to be impacted across several companies, with Go Health alone cutting nearly 500 jobs. Nationwide, more than 4,200 companies have announced layoffs for this year, according to Warren data. So they still not done, guys. And let me just pull up the whole thing so y'all can see it. Okay. Let me just pull it up. Uh-oh. Let me just do this. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Did I get like that? But that's okay. I'm taking up all my screen. Y'all see that? That's okay. We like it. Okay. Now, let me go ahead and show y'all this here. This is just too bad. Everybody been talking about what's that? Tyson Foods, right? Tyson Foods. Tyson Foods, and I brought up Tyson Foods in my last live. I'm looking for it right now because I brought it up in my last live. I'm just looking for it. Oh Lord, I'm trying to bring it up. Where is Tyson Food? Oh Lord. Let me do it this way. Tyson Foods. Okay. Tyson Foods, let me just pull it up under the warrant notice. Okay. Let them just make it easy. Okay. Okay. Um, okay. I'm getting ready to, I'm trying to get it pulled up for y'all. Okay. And I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm truly sorry about that. Here it is. Tyson for okay. Y'all ready to see it? Here we go. Now here is the warrant notice for Tyson Food. Let me bring it up bigger so you. I don't think y'all can. Can y'all see it that way, or you want me to try to flip it and make it bigger for you? See,
I can see it.
can y'all see this, or you want me to clip it and make it bigger for you? Because this is
I can see the large print, but the small print, maybe you
okay.
can
Let me
enlarge
just
that.
bring. I'm going to just clip it and make it bigger for y'all. Let me just do it that way. That way we can all see it. This is the it won't take me but a second to clip it and bring it in here. Okay. Today is the 27th, right? Okay, no, you're not letting me do it that way. Okay, let me see, would it let me do it this way? Check the file name again. Check the name again. It's not letting me pull it in. I wonder why. Give me 1 second, guys. It's not letting me pull it in for y'all. Oh, I see why. Okay. I did it wrong. Okay, I got it. Okay, here we go, guys. Woo! I got to get her stuff together. Okay, here's the first part of it. Okay, now can y'all see that? It said Tyson Food Incorporated. This is an Amarillo. Remember last time I brought up that B shift operations? Now I just pulled
Yeah.
this today. Who remember when I brought up that? Who was that?
All you tweet to you, I remember.
That B shift. Now, if you work on B shift, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. But you got laid off yesterday. But I told them this that you was going to get laid off. Oh, wait now. Okay. No. It was okay. Here it is. Company name Tyson Food in Amarillo B shift operations. Number of employees 1,761. Location that's the Amarillo in Texas, right? In the Panhandle. Okay, that's the work zone. The notice date was filed November the 26th, 2025. Now the layoff date is January the 20th. So y'all getting ready to get laid off 2026. No, now that November the 26th, that's yesterday when they put it here, I should say, because I pulled this today. And the layoff date is coming up on the 20th. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry to tell you that. You're getting ready to get laid off. Now, if anybody got any family members or know anybody that getting ready to get laid off, go ahead and let them know. you're getting ready to get laid off. And if you don't believe me, go over to Pinkie. Go over to Pinkie Live. She got it there for you. She's talking about it. She already posted, and you can look at it on black and white. She didn't make this shit up. You can look at it on black and white. Okay. Now, let me bring up that second page to this. Where is it? Page 2. So I'm going to get rid of some of this. So I can bring up page 2. Here it is. Page 2. I'm sorry, I'm just pulling these things up now, guys. But y'all getting ready to be taken over by, that's, here it is, right here. This is page 2. So this is page 2 of that. The same page, but same thing, but page 2. That's the, these are the states. These are the sources. Okay. And everything. So, and if I click on each one, let me just do one. We're going to do Georgia. Okay, we're going to do Georgia. And let me just pull it up for y'all to see. I clicked on Georgia here. Let me see let me pull it on top of that. I know I'm going to have to take this one down. Okay, here it is. This is Georgia Department of Labor. Okay, as of January the 1st. Oh, I ain't going through all that. Okay, now this is, let me pull this over so I can see. Y'all know I can't see good without my glasses. Okay. So if you want to get information to all of these here, and here's the Georgia's one. Let me try to pull it up. I don't know whether y'all going to be able to see it, but what I just hit on, that the third little paragraph down here at the bottom was say if you, that www. Here it is. Okay. And we're going to put in, I want to show y'all how to do this thing. Oh, y'all was able to see that. Oh, Lord. I didn't know y'all are able to see it when okay. This is what they do. The notification, this is the warrant filing portal for the state of Georgia. So each state got this. Okay. And what they do, they put this information in. And when they put all this information in here, and then they send it, and they put anything else about it, maybe whatever, whether they're going to be this, that, anything they want to put in there. Once they put that information in, then you're going to get to, let me show you what's going to look like. It's going to come up to look like something like this. I'm going to just use this one since it's already up. Just say that was instead of Georgia, instead of Oregon, it would say Georgia. And then these are the warrant listings. You get to warrant listings like this, where it tells you the number. I'm on page 1. It gives you the number. Oh, God, that's that power company, the one we just talked about. Can y'all see that at the top? That power company, December 23rd, 2025, date and time, 12 a.m. Large layoff, 10 or more workers. Count is 109 people that will be laid off. And that's that power company. So I want to see. Okay, let me pull up their warrant notice. And then it's going to look like this here. That's their warrant notice filing. And then they get a filing number. This is the filing number right there. Oh, that's the date. But what is their filing number? Filing number. Here it is. 9414. That's the warrant filing number. Okay, so if I click on this, I don't know. Y'all see my little cursor, Debbie and True T. Can y'all see my little cursor right here?
I do.
My little pink thing going up in here, hand.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I click on that, I don't know whether it's going to show it to y'all. It didn't. So I'm going to show it to you. Okay, I'm going to take this down. So when I clicked on that, it brought up this. And this is how you get to that warrant notice. And this is fresh stuff. So this is not old stuff. Okay, it gets to this here. And I'm going to make this large enough so y'all can see it. Can y'all see that now?
Yes.
Okay. This that's the warrant number right there. Y'all see it?
Yeah.
And this is that power company, Pure Light Power in Georgia, December the 23rd, 2025. That's them. Okay. And y'all see, this is the company right up there. Notice of late. Let me make it smaller enough so it won't go off the paper. Okay. Y'all can still see it, right? You know it's on. Yeah. Okay. Here it is. This is the letter about the warrant notice. Okay. So if I go all the way in, y'all can see this is what they send in. You type it up on your letterhead. These are the facilities. This is the company right here, Pure Light Power. That's the date. They sent it to them, right? This facility name, facility address, and approximately how many employees will be affected each location. That Medford headquarters, they got it right here, the 3521. That's the address right there. Even tell you the suite number they in. 71 people getting ready to get let. Going to be approximate number of people affected. Administrative office, 13 people. And if you notice, these are different addresses. These are different addresses. So for Pure Light, they don't matter how many locations, they put the locations in there. So if you're smart, y'all need, if you still working, pull up on your company warrant notice and see whether you still going to have a job the next day. Pull up and see whether you still going to have a job the next day. Go, let me make sure. I'm watching it from my big screen TV. Okay, BT. Hey, Miss Sharon, thank you for being here. I just saw you come in. Thank you for coming in. And so, and then the people that work remote, you know how people work remote from their home or whatever, 25 people. Oh my God, y'all see that? And it says, as a result of this action, Pure Light Power appreciates the above described approximately 109 employees will be separated from employment with Pure Light Power beginning December the 23rd. Also occurring on December the 26th. So that means they filed their notice on the 23rd, but they letting you go on the 26th, the day after Christmas. They can put any date that they want to let you go on there. That means you've been notified. They don't sit, but do people really be notified? How many people get out in their car or sit at their desk and tell you, I just got fired. I just found out I got let go by email. I just found out. They file it. They don't tell the employees that. They file it. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Y'all, we encourage to contact the trustee. Okay. That's the CEO and sign that paper. But then if you look at these are y'all see the 23rd written all the way down here, all the way down. And it tells you the location and who y'all see right there. Y'all see this? You see this, Debbie?
Yeah, I
And
see
you can
it.
say anything you want to about this.
I see a lot of people won't have a job. They've been laid off the 26th, right before Christmas. That's hard. That's hard. Right before and right after.
Christmas.
You don't. I hope they got money saved or they got other jobs. But that's sad right there. Especially do it right before Christmas and right after Christmas.
Right.
Lord have mercy.
And you remember those, what was it, 25 or 26 remote people I just said? Was it 25 or 26?
It was the 23rd and the 26th. Right before Christmas, a lot of them got laid off, and one or two got laid off on 26. That's sad.
That's sad. That's pathetic. That's pathetic.
You know, oh my God.
Yeah. And even the repeat people that's working remotely, y'all ain't got a job either. See, I'm telling y'all this ahead of time. Oh Lord, look at that, still more remote people. You see that, Debbie?
Yep.
Seems like ain't nobody got a job safe.
And
You
that whole company done
know,
let everybody go, even the janitor. Hell, ain't nobody got no job there. They closed down.
they closing down shop. Did you see the janitor on here? Or you just gave an example as the janitor?
That's
You know
an
the janitor
example.
going too though. If
Everybody
these have
gone.
our job,
Yeah, and they gone.
they gone. Mm-mm-mm. What company do we need to look up? Somebody give me a company name. Put a company's name. Debbie, you got one we want to look up?
Go Health. Let's look at them in Illinois. See what they done got rid of the folks too. I assume, cause at first used to see them, now you don't see them nowhere. And
Which
it's
one?
like
Talking
I
about
said,
the go something.
yeah, Go Health. Yeah.
Go Health. Let's see if Go Health on here. Because I didn't realize Pure Life was the number one candidate. Oh my Lord. Let me pull it over on this side so I can see better. Go Life was the number one candidate. Oh my God. Let me see. We got Wells Fargo. We already talked about Nordstrom. Nordstrom again. Pacific Source. I never heard of them. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to go to the second page. Uh, Fred Myers. Fred Myers is prescription, isn't it? Or insurance or something.
And you say
And
Nordstrom's don't let people go to?
Fred Myers?
No, Nordstrom's.
Oh, yeah. Nordstrom, got people going 37 people at one location. They got one person at another location. Yeah, Nordstrom got people leaving too.
Wow.
Getting let go. They got Safeway, Albertsons, letting people go. Safeway, Albertson at one location they got 16 people. Another location they got 82 people. Let me see. What is ESS Tech? I don't know what that is. Orange Corning got 100. Intel, that's one of them I talked about in California. They letting go 2,509 people. Let me see. I'm going through different pages. I'm going to try to pull up the one. U.S. Cellular Corporation. UPS laying people off too. 244. Sherwood Food Distribution. Oh my God, I wonder what do they do? Sherwood Foods. Box meat. Okay, they Western box meat, some type of meat. Macy's. Safeway again is letting 87 people go again at another location permanently. National Fibers, Welling, Cabinet Door Service, Wells Fargo again. Wells Fargo is trending high on the list. Oh my God. Okay, Wells Fargo letting 500 people go. Then they're letting another 221 people go. And then if I go back to page one, that's on page 3. Wells Fargo again letting 3 people go another location, 34 at another location. Wells Fargo again 147 people. Wells Fargo again 263 people. Wells Fargo again 50 people. Wells Fargo is trending. Debbie,
I believe they closing up too. Letting
they're
all the
closing
folks go, they
shop.
closing up too.
Yeah.
You know
And
what?
mhm.
I pray to God they got money saved. They found another job, but what can you say? Your company let you know you leaving right before Christmas. That's a hard pill to swallow.
That is a hard pill to swallow. But you know what? people are not taking into account that these companies don't give a damn. I hate to say it. I'm going to be very nicely when I say it. These companies don't give a damn about y'all. You sit there and put in all your loyalties and don't want to take off when they're short of staff and you trying to work and put in more time and stuff to help out your fellow people that didn't show up and keep the company, keep everything smoothing so the managers won't be having a piss day trying to show them that you're loyal. And then they looking right in your face, smiling and patting you on the back, saying, thank you for staying, good job, and then let you go.
Yep, right behind your back.
Right. Oh, you're doing a great job. Good job. You're doing a great job. Thank you for staying. Thank you for staying overtime because they didn't show up. They don't give a fuck. And smiling in your face, and the next day you come to work, they let you go. People
Yep,
don't make
and,
eye
and won't even
contact with
tell
you now.
you. They won't even tell you. You thinking you got a job. Then on 23rd, your last day, you get ready for Christmas. And at the end of your shift, they tell you don't have no job. You don't have to come back. That's your Christmas present.
That's your Christmas present.
And you done probably done worked all them years, ain't never took a day off.
Who said that?
That's sad. It's just sad.
They do. I have friends that he's worked at Raytheon. Worked all these years. Never took a day off. Never was late. Never. And he was happy when he got this fake gold watch that they gave him. First, they gave him a pen at one time. After 10 years, a nice pen with the company's name on it, and you open up the little box of fake gold pen. And then one time after I think maybe 15 years or 20 years, he got a fake gold watch. He was so proud of that watch. He was so proud of that pen, always showing it to everybody. Came to our Christmas dinner, showing it to everybody. Show it to when he go home, he take it and show it to his family members and stuff. And they let him go. Let him go.
It's a cold world out here.
Cold world. This man he worked his tail off. He didn't have no other education because he started working there right after he got out of school, high school. He'd been working there and he worked his way up. But he never was a manager or supervisor now, but he worked his way up. If only just like a black man would do, work his way up. Not to here though, but he worked his way up to like here. You see what I'm saying? Always never did anything wrong. He was always glowing about how well he do and what he'd be doing for the company and stuff. And we pet him on the back. That's good. That's good, Willie. Willie ain't got no job no more. He been was struggling for the longest. My husband gave this man $1,000 every month to help him until I realized what he was doing. I said, shit, put a stop on that. And I tried to make him work for his money. I actually tried to make him work for his money. After he called and wanted, letting us know he ain't got no more gas in his car and he needs some more food, and we was buying his food for him. Put a stop on that. This is the date you need to start working. This is the time you need to start working. Let's work for your money. You know what he told me? No. No. He ain't coming to work. He ain't doing that.
But he didn't want no more money.
He ain't doing that. And he never came and worked at all. He never got no more money though. But he never came and worked. He told me no. Because he worked for a big company before. He ain't gonna get out there with the other people and do some work. He ain't gonna be working on my property.
Oh, so that was arrogance, pride, and ego, huh?
Yeah, that's what below him.
That's what that
He
was.
man a damn
He
job.
was arrogant, had pride, and he had ego.
Yeah, because he worked
And you don't
for
have no job,
Raytheon.
you don't have no money, you'll go where somebody offer you so you can buy food and gas for your car.
Right.
Sometimes you have to go backwards to go forward.
Right. But he didn't want that. He could have just did it till he found another job or something. No, he didn't want that. That was too good for him. I mean, that was beneath him. And I told him, show up today. That day, I was on the phone, show up today. And he said he ain't got no gas. We told him we'll come there, bring him gas, and so he can put it in his car and drive his truck on. You can come on then. He ain't
He just
doing that.
wanted a handout, that's all. He don't, he just wanted a handout, Like I said, when you don't have no job, you don't have no money, you'll go wherever work is.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I hear you. Look, Teresa said. Thank God for being retired from the Army and federal government. But the orange man tells it, oh Lord, we ain't gonna talk. Ooh, that orange man. He makes my blood pressure. And y'all know, I've never had blood pressure in my life and still don't have it. But how come whenever I start talking, it almost feels like my blood pressure go up. Is there such thing where your blood pressure go up and be going up and down when you talk about a certain person?
Yep. Yeah.
If I talk about him and go off to a doctor appointment, they'll say, "Oh, you got high blood pressure." And I'm saying, "No, I don't." Yes, you do. Well, I just got through talking about the orange head. Oh, okay. Yeah. There are more jobs than ever in the history of this country. It is. It is. But right now, Orange Man saying those Hispanics are taking the jobs. Mexican. Did he say Mexican or Hispanic people are taking the black job?
It's a sad world we live in.
What is a black job? I don't know. It's the one that is a black job that be out on the field or something, in the field? Or it's a black job, it's a nurse or a doctor or a teacher or a lawyer. Is that a black job? Or a scientist? Is that a black job?
I ain't know no job had no color.
Huh?
I ain't never know no job to have no color.
That's what I thought. But, he said they taking out a black job.
Who said that?
Orange head man.
Oh, I don't believe nothing he said. I don't pay him no
And
mind.
now, he was wrong because the robots are taking the job. Robots are taking the jobs now. So let's see what other company we getting ready to pull up on. Let me pull it back up and give it to you. So we're going to pull up somebody that's really, really, really getting ready to lay a lot of people off. Who is this I got up? Okay, that's up. Okay, I can take that down. Wait, now, why would I take that down? Where is that to? Oh. Okay, I'm going to pull up on, we're getting ready to make a dent on, y'all want to see what Tyson is doing since everybody's been talking about Tyson, but I talked about Tyson. Y'all got to remember, I talked about them in my live. Yes, I did. When I did this live, I talked about them. I talked about Tyson. I talk about everybody. See here, remember when I did that live, guys? And this was, what company was this? Is at the head of it. This is an organ. I think maybe this may be Intel or something. Let me see. Tyson Foods. Here it is. It was Tyson. There's a Tyson Food Shift B. This is when I talked about it 5 days ago, guys. And then we just pulled this up from today's stash. Didn't we just pull this up from today's stuff? Let me
Yeah,
see.
you had showed that a little earlier. Tyson Foods.
I thought I did. Kind of sworn I'm not that crazy, Debbie. I could have sworn I did. Okay, Tyson Food. And yeah, remember it was the B shift I talked about. The B
Right.
shift. Yes. I pulled it up from that warrant report when we was scrolling through that. And then FedEx. This was on the 21st. This is the week of the 21st. But then I pulled the report from the 21st to the 26th this morning. So this FedEx, all these people. Oh Lord. So layoffs on January the 20th. There's a layoff January. Oh, I already talked about that. This is from last week or 5 days ago when I talked about this. That's what I was saying, holiday layoffs. It was called the holiday layoff.
Yeah.
And that's was when people
few weeks to like recharge.
Right. Count it all joy. One of my old coworkers.
Oh, people getting nostalgic about their layoff.
Day one of us turning our lives around.
Ooh.
Lost.
Y'all see that? People are, see, I'm going to get rid of that because we already talked about that. I just want to pull up one big company, huge for us to dive into and get all their data. So show y'all the data. Okay, that's what I really want to do. So y'all know y'all getting ready to get laid off. And you didn't hear it from me because y'all saw it on my screen. So you didn't hear nothing from me. You can see it. Okay. Well, you still will hear it from me, right, Debbie? But Wells Fargo and Safeway, they're doing a big number. Intel is the one that's big. Intel got another 13,000. Wait now. Y'all see this right here? This is Intel Corporation. They got 13,000 people in California getting ready to get laid off. But let me show you here. If I go back to page 1, Intel, let me find Intel. They're on page 1 or page 2. They must be on page 2 again. I could have sworn I saw Intel on page 1 at one point. Here it is right here. Intel. Intel Corporation, 669 employees here. But I could have sworn somebody had over 2,500 or something like that employees. That's Intel, 669 people. I'm not. Oh, here it is right here. Intel, 2,509 people on page 3. On page 2. Then if I pull up again, there's an Intel in here again. I can't find it. Somebody help me find it. Debbie, oh, let me see. Here it is right here. Another 1,300 people right here. We getting ready to pull them up. Y'all see all these people getting ready to get laid off? And they got 2 warrant reports that they filed. They filed one on the 15th and one on the 17th. Look at here, guys, on the date. They filed 2. Just because it says Oregon, that don't mean they still may have other locations, other places. So let's look at it. This is the paper that they, oh, y'all can't see that. Oh, let me just show you. I forgot y'all can't see that. This is the warrant notice filing that they filed. I smelled their factory in produced when I traveled to Virginia Beach. Any layoffs are horrible. My prayers to everyone who affected. Oh, you smell them as you're traveling? Sometimes you go through certain cities and towns and so small. You be smelling, ooh, that smell. Ooh, it smells so bad on the freeway coming through there. And every time you go back, you can smell.
Yep.
You can get that odor in your car. This is Intel. This is the one that for the 1,300 employees. I'm going to make this so y'all can see it. Ooh, I love this.
Closing down.
You think they're closing down?
Yeah.
They're doing a lot of layoffs. Think about it. 2,500 and was it 6 people or 9 people? And then they did the 669, and then they got 1,300 people. They laying out. Yeah, you right, Debbie. They getting rid of them. They doing like Amazon did. They getting rid of everybody. Okay, this is our Intel reduction of staff. Okay, this letter is to notify you of the up and coming changes at Intel, located at the addresses below that may trigger the Federal Workers Adjustment, better known as the warrant. The Federal Adjustment Retaining and Notification Act. That means what they're trying to do is help people get training, to find another job, to be in touch with the company that laid them off until they can get work or file for unemployment and different things like that. But do they help you when y'all get laid off? Y'all answer this question. Do y'all get training? Put it like that. Do you get training? If you get training, and if you get help with job placement and all that after you get laid off from a company, let me know, because that's what this is for. The Federal Workers Adjustment, Retraining, and Notification Act. But I don't hear that. When I hear people get laid off, they be trying to find a job, putting out 150 resumes a day. But I don't hear them talking about they being retrained. What do you hear that, Debbie?
No, when they lay you off, they lay you off. They don't even come see about you. Go to the unemployment office, and the unemployment office might, give you some resource places that have training, and have you look for a job. Because, unemployment, you got to be looking for a job to keep getting that. But the company don't do nothing. Other than they might deny your claim the first time, or company might go along with your claim since they laid you off. Right. And unemployment, you could get a check for unemployment till you find another job.
Right.
But when people get laid off, the company be through with them. They cut ties with you, and everybody know that.
They know that. But why do they keep talking about? That's why they put in there nice and neat in their warrant notice, so these people can get retraining, help in filing their unemployment, get if you need a reference letter, if you need to help in finding a new job, they supposed to do all of that for you. But I don't hear nobody talking about that.
Because they don't do it. You have to do it on your own.
So why would they need? So if you got to do it on your own, that means they ain't helping you. This is just some garbage. Like Titanic said, families are struggling.
Wow, the lies the company tell. That's all I can say. The lies the company tell.
The lies. And you see right here where it says this plan action would affect a combined total of approximately 1,300 employees. And our reporting to the facility is expected to be permanently. And these are 4 locations they just list right here. 4 locations. And if you notice, these are all different addresses. Let me pull it up big so y'all can see. Do these addresses look the same? No. Those are all different addresses for Intel. See, like I said, they put down the address. They put down the address. So if you work at one of these addresses, you better get your butt over here so you can see what you're getting ready to get laid off. Because I'm getting ready to pull it up and tell you what departments, what positions are getting ready to get laid off. You better get on over here. I wonder if they're getting a servants. Oh no, they didn't. No. Because if they did, it was said in this warrant notice. They should go through the temp agencies to keep their resume active. Yeah. Are any temp agencies still open?
A lot of them have closed down.
Okay. So they gone, guys. Temp agencies. I don't know. That's one thing we're going to do one day. We're going to pull up some temp agencies one day and just see. Pretend like I need a job. And let me go through the process. But y'all see these locations? 1,300 people in these locations right here. And this is on the one that fits the 1,300 people. But remember, there's one with over 2,500. There's one with 699. There's some more, right? Ooh, my Lord. Okay, let's see. These people are going to be impacted. Let's see the date. They're going to pull in the date. Oh, that's his signature. Okay, let's put in. Y'all want to see the dates now? Y'all want to see the dates? Let's pull up the dates. Oh, Lord, let me pull up the dates. I hope it ain't nothing that's going to shock me. I hope I don't get shocked by it. When I mean shocked by it, I hope it's not going to terrify me too much. I'm serious because I don't know now. It may say y'all getting fired today, and I don't know that yet. It may say today. You see? Okay, we're getting ready to pull it. Y'all ready? Okay, so I'm getting ready to pull it. And so it may say today. I don't know what it's going to say today, but we're getting ready to find out. Okay. Wait, where is it? Oh, I got to go. Okay, I got to go. Okay, back this way. And where's the one that says 1,300? Oh, that one says 699. So let's keep a tally of these numbers. So this is Intel. This one says 669 employees, so I can keep track. Okay. That says 669 employees. There's none on that page, page 2. Page 3, Intel says 1,300. Okay, that's the one we're going to look at, the 1,300. And I think it was another one that had Intel on here. Let me see. This is on page 4. No, it had to be page 3. Intel was on several. It was more than just these two. Wasn't it? I could have sworn it was more. Oh, here it is. That's 2,509. I don't know. Can y'all see that? Let me do a snapshot of that so y'all can see it bigger. Okay. I'm going to put it up here, Debbie, so y'all can see that big. Okay. So when I'm pulling it up, y'all can see it. Oh, what is it? December the 27th. So I can. Okay. Here it is. I'm going to pull it up so y'all can see it. Okay. Let me get rid of this. And get rid of this so I can pull it in. Intel, let me find it now. I just typed it in. Intel, oh, here it is. I got it. Okay. Can y'all see that now? Can you see it, Debbie?
I can see a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. It says,
good. Yeah.
Oh, you can see it good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You see where it says Intel. Intel is right up under outside van.
I see it where it say 2,500
and
2,509 people.
Yeah. Okay. That's one of them. And then they got another one. Let me just make sure. We're going to work on this Intel thing. Intel got, let me see how many on this page. Okay. Because I want to pull them all up so we can see them. And here's another one. Okay. Here's Intel here. So what I'm trying to do is get them all pulled up so we can go by one and look at them. And we're going to pull up the people that's getting ready to get fired in their locations. And I'm just pulling up so y'all better get in here and see this because I didn't make this up. I'm just trying to notify you, really. Where's my Intel 2? Where did I put it? Intel 2. I put it in my file. That's Intel 1. Intel 2. Here it is. Okay. Y'all see this one here, 2509. I'm going to show you the next one. Intel, where is it? You see it, Debbie? Oh, here it is. Intel 669. You see it was a 669?
I see it, yeah.
Okay. So there's one for 1300 too. Okay. There's one for 1300. Let me see where I think that one is on page. Let me see. I'm going to find. I think that may be on page 3. Intel, it is on page 3. But I thought it was 4 of them. I thought it was 4 of them, not just okay. So here's another one. So this is going to be Intel 3. So if I put it like this, that way I keep up with it. Because I'm putting them in my file, so I'll always be able to just pull it up at a quick of a hand snap. Okay. Here it is. And then we're going to work on them. Okay, I just need to find Intel 3 now. Intel 3. Okay. But I could have sworn we had 4 of them. Okay, this one here is $6.99. Okay. Then if I look at this one here, Intel again, where is it down here? 1300. Y'all see it at the bottom where it say 1300?
Yeah, we.
Yeah, but that's supposed to be, I could have sworn there was more than just that one. Those 3. It was another one I could have sworn I had pulled up on. Wasn't it 4 when I mentioned before? Let me just see. 1300. Let me hit on 4 and see if there's another one. Intel. But y'all see all the other companies that's getting laying people off? Do y'all see the other ones?
The Boeing company. Everybody laying off.
Yeah.
And if it's gonna be any people working.
Ain't nobody gonna be working. Seems like they don't care. They don't care. But if nobody's working, how you gonna buy products in the stores? How you gonna buy food? That means that's gonna a domino effect. Food stores ain't gonna be able to sell their food. Food's gonna be getting Lord, I don't know. But who gonna be coming in getting their car fixed? People ain't gonna be worrying about getting some new tires for their car. If they can't, here's a new tires for their car. If they can't even buy food for their table, they're gonna ride on them bald tires.
And what about their mortgages and rent?
Huh?
What about their mortgages and rent?
People are getting kicked out of their homes. People are getting leaving their houses. People are getting foreclosed on. Everything. People that are renters are jacking up the prices for apartments now. And if you just lost your job and you can't pay what you was paying before, there's no way you're going to be able to pay extra. Your rent goes up. How are you going to do that? Even if you're behind, there's no way you're going to catch it up and you just lost your job.
Yeah.
Terry said, I wonder if they would get a service. Okay, I think I read that one. What you said, Debbie?
It's just sad that people losing their jobs right before Christmas, right after Christmas. You know, They got mortgages. Pretty sure some of them got mortgages, home,
Mhm.
rent. Rent is high. And how they gonna maintain if they don't have no work or can't find a job? Cause look, if you lose this job, it seems like everybody else on the list is going out too. So where you gonna find work at? It's sad. This is sad. And then food come, you can't buy food. You know, all the other companies, like you say, domino effect. You know, what are people to do?
You know, small businesses and small stores are closing.
Yes. But this comes from higher ups. You know, this is, we don't have great leadership.
Right.
All this stuff is happening. And people don't have no jobs. They can't pay their rent, can't buy food, can't pay the light company, can't pay the gas company.
They
What are
can't pay.
people to do?
And then what happens with your insurance? Insurance is gone. Insurance today, when the insurance people are getting, they're supposed to start on January the 1st. On January, insurance always starts on the 1st of the month. So I don't care if you bought that insurance last month. It's supposed to start on the 1st. It always starts on the 1st of the month. Coming up January the 1st, a lot of people are going to be without health insurance because they foregoing health insurance because they can't afford it. Health insurance is coming, most of the insurance that you would get because of the administration that we got is coming into, you're going to pay either double for the price or triple. Depends on what state and what insurance company you got. Either double or triple what you normally was paying. So how in the heck are you going to be able to cover yourself or your family? Y'all help me with this. This don't make no sense. What Teresa said, if your claim will be denied, it's your claim will be not denied. It's the waiting period to get you your first check. Pennsylvania has lots of temp agencies. I got a lot of offers. I get a lot of offers. Y'all better go and find these temp agencies. One day we're gonna pull up on temp agency. We ain't gonna do find you a job like we tried to find Martell stinking but a job. We're gonna actually go into the temp agency. See, can we find somebody a job? Maybe we'll do me as a test dummy, maybe. Try to see, can I find me a job? Okay. But BT, Black Satanic said these jobs pay dirty. They will work you in just before retirement, or that is true. Before retirement, they make sure they get you out of there. Right, Debbie?
Yep, that's true. These jobs play dirty. They just before retirement or lay you off.
Right.
Just so they don't have to pay you what you entitled to. That's what they do you, or they force you out.
They force you out. Because
these jobs,
that's why I said long long time ago. And if you still have one, they make sure they fire you before you get your retirement or your pension, because they don't want to sit there and have to pay you that, because they don't want to pay you nothing. You're right, Debbie. They force you out.
They do. You know, like I said, it's just a sad world. This is just sad, you know. No matter how you look at it, it seems like there'll be a lot of people out of work. If you put that head count up, those are people, those numbers.
Oh, Lord, we can do it right now. You have to go to each company and show you your layoff letter, and most will work with you. Okay. Y'all better keep this stuff. Keep your layoff letter. If you got it on your phone, have it print out somewhere so you can keep it. Because anything can happen to your phone. You can lose your phone. Keep all that information. Print it out. Most people think printing stuff is. No, we keep everything on the. No, you may lose that phone, or that phone get cut off. Print this shit out. Because
wait a minute, now, who gonna have a phone?
Huh?
People ain't gonna have no phone if they can't pay the bill.
Thank you, Debbie. So if you got that just on your phone, say what's gonna happen if you got it on your phone. You can't pay your phone bill. You ain't gonna have them receipts. Y'all ain't gonna have no damn receipts. Print. Stop talking about that's old fashioned. That's old. Don't nobody print. Y'all better print them receipts. What do you think Epstein file is? Receipts. And y'all know how old that stuff is? That was receipts. Those receipts are still credible receipts, legitimate receipts. It don't care whether it's on paper or old time pictures and old time videos and VX machines or whatever you called it back then. It doesn't care because you can still see the shit. You get your phone cut off, you can't see nothing. You ain't gonna have nothing. Y'all better take it. Take it from people that know. Don't be, it's on my phone. You think people these days, look at the economy of the world today. You lose your phone, they're gonna keep that damn phone and sell it for some money.
Like I
Y'all
said,
better
the world we live in is cold. I mean, it's just sad. You know, people losing their job and they got families and kids. You know,
right? That is.
You know, it's just a sad thing.
Same.
Pinky, I'm gonna have to fall down. My phone is
Okay.
going low. What I'm gonna do is charge it up and come back in.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up these companies and look at these places. Okay. Thank you,
Okay.
Debbie. Okay, love you. Guys, y'all better print out these receipts from your phone so you have it. Don't count on you. I got it in my phone. I can give you a lot of tips on what you can do when you have been laid off. Been there and done that. Terry, if you want to come up and give a lot of tips, I'm going to just drop my link just in case if you want to come up and just tell, because it seems like people don't understand these days. They understanding, Terry. I don't understand. I don't understand. Y'all better. Okay. Let me see this here. I dropped my link for anybody that want to come up. Okay. We got Intel down here of 1,300 people. Now let's go into it and see where these 1,300 people getting ready to come from. What part? Okay. That's what we're getting ready to pull up on. And I already got the warrant notice pulled up. Let me just pull this here down. I'm going to pull up that warrant notice. And we're getting ready. Oh, did we look at it or not? I'm getting ready to find out. Okay. Just give me 1 second, guys. Here it is. No, that's not it. What I'm needing. That's not what I'm needing. Okay, here it is. Okay. October the 15th, 2024. Okay. This is for the 1,300 employees. That's not what I'm needing. Okay, here it is. Okay. October 15th, 2024. Are you there? Close out that first link that you used to get up.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. Thank you. I can hear you loud and
No,
clear.
no problem. Okay.
You got to say, Terry. Come on.
Okay. When I
Yeah.
got laid off, you gotta do your research. And like I said, when unemployment, filled out on, I mean, back in the day, I had to go to the office, which was horrible. But now you can do everything online,
Okay.
and it 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 depends, I guess, how many people they had working in the office. But you get your check pretty fast. The questions and everything are really easy. And the resources, I can't think of the name of the place that you go and they help you with your resume here in Pennsylvania. I can't think of it right now, but it helps you with your resume and helps you find jobs. And like I said, going through the temp agencies, you just have to Google stuff.
Okay. And see, that's great, but not every, you know how people these days don't want to Google nothing. They just want it right in front of them. Are you still there, Terry? Let me see. Teresa said, great information, Pinky. And Black Tyson, yes, we hear you. Terry,
Yes.
there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, okay. Yeah, to Google what you need. It's like y'all better, especially when you're laid off, you better Google this stuff. And if you, let me just say this: a lot of people haven't. Since we was talking about the phones, print this stuff out from your phone so you can have it in case your phone
There's a
gets
government
out.
phone.
Huh?
Can you hear me, Pinky? Can you
Yeah,
hear me?
yeah.
There's a government phone that you can get for free.
Oh, okay. Do tell.
And also, with your light bill and your water bill or electric, we have something called Light Heat that will help you keep your electric bill, water bill, and your gas bill on.
Okay.
So it's different resources that you
Oh,
can use, but they have a government phone that you could get free, and also internet.
so they can get that information, that stuff for free.
Yes, you have to Google it in your state.
Okay. And so, guys, do you hear that? You all have to Google this and you can get it. But in order to get it, you got to Google. You got to work for it. It's not going to just be there right in front of you. Let me just get out of this. I'm trying to pull up something while you're talking and everything. I'm trying to get something pulled up. It seems like I'm having the hardest time while you're talking and everything, trying to tell everybody what to do. At the same time, I'm trying to pull it up so as soon as you get through, we can. It's not letting me. You know how when something won't let you get it?
Yep.
Oh, wait. Let me go back. Let me go back to it. Oh, I'll just do it this way. Oh,
And just ask people.
huh? Say what? I got some of it pulled up. This is on the Terry. This is on the list right here. This list right here that we're showing from Intel.
Mm-hmm.
Let me pull this down and show this here. This is from that list. Let me try to undo it and bring it back up. I'm trying to bring up something. Some of the employees, I'm trying to bring up the whole page, but it won't let me bring up the whole page. So I'm trying to bring it
Okay.
up the best way it's going to let me. Oh, and it's not letting me bring it.
They could just
up.
Google what do you do when you're on, what are some of the resources I can use for unemployment? You just have to type around Google.
Wait, say that again. Wait, Terry, where are you? Oh, Terry just got knocked. Terry, I'm going to put my link back out. I don't know what happened. Terry, I see that you got kicked out or knocked out or something. So I'm going to put you back. I'll drop the link again for you. They call it the Obama phone here. Okay. He's the one who established the program here for free phones for the elderly. Are you talking about the phones for anyone, Terry? Okay, that's a good question. Terry? Okay, she's trying to come in. Okay, she's trying to come in. I'm going to let you try to still come in, Terry. I'm not sure. I'm going to have Terry to answer that question when she comes in, okay? She's trying to get in. And this thing is. It's not letting her come up. Terry, as soon as it lets you up, I'll bring you on in, okay? Oh, it dropped her down. I got kicked out. I see. Just let me know when you can get back in. When I see you coming back up, I'll try to click on. I'll click on it. Okay, guys. But people are getting laid off like it's nobody's business. Okay, and we're gonna look at some of those layoffs. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, you're frozen. Okay, yeah, I could tell because it wouldn't let me bring you up at all. It would not let me bring you up, Terry. I mean, I tried my best, but every time I tried, it was knocking you right back down. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna give me 1 second. Okay, here it is. I'm gonna bring this up right quick. Oh, let me see. Terry, it won't let me click on you. Let me try it this way. Okay, you there, Terry?
I know. I see. I don't know why it kicked me out.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I was
It's not
trying to bring
should
you
be
back up.
fine.
I was trying my
Stupid,
darndest.
stupid technology.
That's what it is.
Just
And just stupid technology. Somebody asked a question for you. Let me bring it back up for you, okay?
mm-hmm.
Here it is right here. They said, can you see that?
I
They
can see it on
want
my
to
phone,
know.
but I see it on my
Mhm.
phone, but I don't see it on the TV.
Okay, let me read it off to you. They call it, this is Teresa Wright. She's saying,
Okay,
do
I
they
see it.
call it
I
the
see it.
Obama phone here? She said they call it the Obama phone here. Here's the one. He's the one who established the program here for the free phones for the elderly. Are you talking about the phones for anyone, Terry, or just the ones through the Obama program for the elderly? Terry, I can see your thing moving, but I can't hear you. I can tell you're talking.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Yes.
Okay. There's several different ways. I actually was able to go through my phone carrier, and also there's one directly through the government one. So like where you go for your electric or whatever, ask them about the free phone. You can Google all this stuff. You could go to your state representative, go to your attorney general. They can give you all this information.
That is good. So, guys, there is a Terry is saying there is
Mhm.
a phone, but you got to go. You got to look the information up, or you can got to go to your state representative or something to get the information. If you don't have a way to Google, because maybe your internet, you have to let go of your internet. I don't know.
Go to the
Oh, you have to
library.
let go of something.
Go to the
There's
library.
ways around it. She
You can go
said,
to
"Thank
the
you."
library. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
You could go to the library also and research if you don't have a phone or whatever. That stuff that is free for you to use their computer. You're
Right.
welcome, Teresa.
Oh, sure is. There, yeah, guys, you can go and use their computers for free. Y'all don't have to just wait. You can use their all that for free. Let's hear about some of these people that got laid off during the holidays, right quick. Oh, my Lord. Thank you, Terry, because I didn't even
You
think
are
about that. Because I didn't
I've
even
been,
know. I
I've
didn't
been,
even know
been
about the
there,
free
done
people.
that.
Huh?
I've been there, done that.
Been there, done that. See, I didn't know
Yeah.
about the free phone. See, I just learned
Yeah.
something. So
Mhm.
even I learned something, and I that didn't even cross my mind. So you never know who's in your chat that can tell you something or benefit to this live. So if you got something that's important about what's going on, that's why I dropped my link. So if you need to come up and say something, because what Terry just said can benefit a lot of people out there. Because if you can't put food on your table and you just got lost your job, You can, and you know you need a phone, you can get a free phone instead of trying to take money away from your food, or money away from your gas in your car, or whatever you need, or you can get a free phone. But you better get it, because if Terry knows there's a free phone, that means millions of other people know about this free phone. So you better get it now while you can. Before you know how orange head man is. He love to cut things off or stop things that's going to benefit us brown people. If it's going to benefit you, you guarantee, maybe, in my opinion, he may cut it off. Right, Terry?
That's correct.
It's under Obama, President Obama.
Yeah, but make sure you go through your phone carrier as well, because like I said, I was able to get a free phone for them.
Black Titanic said they sign you up in front of the food stamp office in Atlanta for free phones. If you sign up for in front, you go to the food stamp office. While you're there, they sign you up for your free phone.
Right.
See there?
She's correct, because I have that in Pennsylvania as well.
Okay.
Yep.
See there? There's two people. Black Titanic just mentioned it. Terry just said it. That is correct. So y'all, you never know. If y'all know anything that can benefit somebody in this life, but something that I haven't touched on because I don't know about it yet, or nobody touched on it, please put it in the chat or come up and let everybody know, because we're trying to help people that's being laid off. We're not trying to get everybody laid off. I'm trying to let you know before your layoff happens, so that way you can prepare yourself. Wouldn't you like to know whether you're going to get laid off before you go spend tons of money on an outfit or a concert, or to go get your hair done and nails done? When you want to know that the next day after leaving that place from getting your hair and your nails done, you getting ready to get laid off? Wouldn't you want to know?
I know one thing that I need to tell you. Like when you
What?
go, I know here in Pennsylvania, when you sign up for unemployment, they will tell you that you need to go to your job fair to continue to get your unemployment, because they want you to work, and they can give you all the information, help you find a job, spice up your resume, and whatever, anything job related.
So they want you to go to the job fairs and stuff.
Yeah, there's one particular place where they I guess it's like the unemployment office, but I can't think of the name of it that's in Pennsylvania, but they actually, like I said, they actually help you with the job force. They'll help you with your resume. They couldn't help me because I had too much experience. I had to find something. This is a
What you
while
say?
now.
You got more experience than they do.
Exactly. So
you know what you're
like, I
doing.
can help.
You know what you're doing.
I do. I just
that way they
research.
can help somebody else that need help.
Correct.
Right. Oh Lord, ain't no harm. Because the fact that you said that, somebody may know and say, well, let me call text to Terry and ask her. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I mean. People, you don't know. So if you're in the chat and you know something that can benefit others in the chat, or other people that's in the bushes or watching, or may watch this live later, please go ahead and put it in the chat, or come up here and let us know something that can help, because you never know who and just lost their job in this live or in the bushes. You never know who's going to lose their job tomorrow or the next day, or by January the 1st, they are not going to have a job. You never know. So if it's going to help people, please speak up and speak out.
And sometimes the deliverables may contain assets.
Wait. Okay, this is one person the day after Christmas at 11 a.m.
And sometimes the deliverables may contain.
Okay, this after Christmas at 11 a.m. You log on to your mandatory all hands team meeting. Oh Lord, I don't like the way that they got this. You're getting laid off in January. Oh my Lord. This is the day after Christmas. Y'all know Christmas. So then you got the 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 6 days. Not even 7 days, but 6 days. You finding out you getting ready to get laid off next month? Oh shit. That ain't right. That ain't right. That ain't right. Okay, here we go. Let me
and sometimes the deliverables may contain assets. And so I want us to kind of understand what the scope deliverable.
Wait now. Is it me or is it me or just the way the person is talking? The person that's getting ready to lay people off the way she's talking. Did anybody hear that? Or was just my ears hearing it?
And sometimes the deliverables may contain assets. And so I want us to kind of understand what the scope deliverable asset kind of treat as, because this is the work that you'll have to do, okay? And sometimes the deliverables may contain assets. And so I want us to kind of understand what the scope deliverable asset kind of treat as, because this is the work that you'll have to do, okay? And sometimes.
Okay.
Ooh, they should fire her just for her voice.
I'm actually really.
Thank you.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
Now that I'm done crying about it, I'm ready to talk about it because I'm actually really fucking pissed. Today I was let go from my job of being
This is the day after Christmas.
Now that I'm done crying about it, I'm ready to talk about it because I'm actually really fucking pissed. Today I was let go from my job of being a nanny. And for reference, I have been a nanny / babysitter for 9 years. Okay. I used to work through a professional agency and now I just take private clients. I also want to preface this by saying, this is the first time I've ever been let go by family. Ever. Mind you, this is completely unexpected. We didn't have any conversations prior about things being wrong or about, needs not being met for the child or anything like that.
That's what I've been trying to tell people. These companies claim that they give them a notice. On that warrant notice, it said they let their employees know through that warrant notice. That's why I said I get too many people get in their car and say, I just got laid off. I didn't know I was going to be laid off. I just pulled up on my email and found out I got laid off by email. I just got laid off. If you just got laid off, the companies claim they tell you. That's why I say that's a messed up. In my opinion, I think they lying. This woman just said the same thing. They don't tell you. They found it, but they don't tell you they ain't found that warrant notice. How many people in the chat? And Terry, you too included. If you ever got laid off, did they tell you way ahead of time they're gonna lay you off? Or you find out when they lay you off? If you got laid off and they told you weeks ahead of time.
It depends on the company. Some are nice enough to let you know, we get ready to, lay you off. It depends.
Okay, on the company. Okay.
Yeah.
You're right. But seems like in 2025, they doing some scandalous stuff. This stuff is next level. Okay?
And they probably can do it because it's most states are at will.
Oh my Lord.
So that means they can fire you without any notice.
Oh Lord, that seems like that's what they're doing. These people didn't know.
Now that I'm done crying about it, I'm ready to talk about it because I'm actually really fucking pissed. Today I was let go from my job of being a nanny. And for reference, I have been a nanny / babysitter for 9 years. Okay. I used to work through a professional agency and now I just take private clients. I also want to preface this by saying, this is the first time I've ever been let go by family. Ever. Mind you, this is completely unexpected. We didn't have any conversations prior about things being wrong or about, needs not being met for the child or anything like that. The baby was like 9 or 10 months when I first got there to do work for them. So I get a text earlier today. Mind you, I'm still out of town for Christmas, and it's from the dad. And that was the first thing that pinged red flags in my mind, because my primary communication through text has been with the mom. So I'm like, why is dad texting me and not mom? He proceeds to say in the text, like, hey, this is a really difficult decision for us. And we've loved, we really appreciate you coming and working for us, but we feel as though this isn't a good fit for you or for us anymore. And that kind of confused me because I'm like, for me, I think I would know it was a good fit for me. I wouldn't have agreed to do the job if it wasn't. So let's just be clear about what we're saying. It wasn't a good fit for you anymore. So I text back as soon as I see it, and I'm like, hey, this is unexpected. Can you give me a reason as to why you guys are starting to feel like I'm not a good fit anymore? Mind you, before I replied to him, I went to the text message thread of the mom, and I'm looking because I'm like, did I say something wrong? Did I do something wrong? I go back, I send the text message, and then I'm still feeling paranoid. So I go back and I'm like, did I say something wrong? Did I do something wrong? And I see that she's silenced her notifications. He finally gets back to me hours later and it's like, yeah, so when we first started, we shared with you that we wanted creative play with our daughter, music, out of the house activities to be done. And it also just seemed like you weren't proactively taking care of the things around the house for the baby, which are completely untrue. Now, if we had a problem with the frequency, that could have been a conversation. But to make it seem as if those things were just not being done, period, enrages me. Addressing out of the house activities. Anytime I did not take her out with me somewhere, because the mom was like, oh yeah, even if you just have errands to run, you can take her with you on your errands. She just likes being around people and being outside and all of that. So I took her to the museum. I took her to me when I was running errands. I've taken her to the library. And on the days where I didn't take her somewhere, we went on walks. The only time that we did not leave the house for an entire day is if the weather was really bad or there was flash flood warnings. Another thing that they mentioned was music. I would play music. However, the mom works from home. The dad also was working from home half the time. And I'm like, I don't want to play, too much music. I don't want it to be too loud. I don't want to play music too often because they're frequently on in meetings. And I'm like, if I can hear you just barely talking, I know that the sound is getting over into your office when I'm playing with her and we're playing music and I'm singing and she's dancing and all these things. Then he also mentioned creative play, which she's always getting new toys. There's always new toys, new things for her to do. I personally do not feel like there was a lack of stimulation for her. And if they felt, because, maybe I'm a little bit biased, maybe they felt like, no, we wanted her to have more. Why couldn't we just have that conversation? Why couldn't you say, hey, I see what you're doing, but if we could start incorporating this a lot more, we would very much appreciate it. Never conversation. And then to say, oh, there was things that needed to be taken care of around the house proactively. I guess it seemed to them as if it weren't. What are we talking about here? Because the only thing that I can possibly think of is her diaper because they had a diaper genie. And there was one time where I guess it was full and it was open a little bit. And let me just preface by saying, I would have never knowingly left the diaper genie open. Why would I do that? It smells shitty in there. Why would I leave it purposefully and then be like, oh yeah, parents can take care of it? But once that happened, the mom came to me and was like, hey, here's how to change the diaper genie because we noticed, the other morning we came in and it was smelling and it's because the top was open a little bit because I guess it was too overfull. Great. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. I will laser focus on that now and make sure that it's emptied and all of that and it's put back in the right way and whatever else. It's also important to note that there are times when I went above and beyond. I did shit that I did not have to fucking do. Halloween, for instance, they wanted to take her out for a little thing at the mall that they were doing with the kids, but dad wasn't.
She got a loan, but they don't tell you. They just let you go.
Last year, I had to work over Christmas every day except Christmas Day, and my boss assured me that meant that this year I wouldn't have to work at all over Christmas, and I was actually laid off, so it turned out to be true. Last year, I had to work over Christmas every day except Christmas Day.
She didn't have to work this year for Christmas like she did last year because they let her go. So they made sure she didn't have to work for Christmas. Ain't this some shit?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Turn around.
Guys, terrible news.
It's beginning to look
It's December 23rd. And
I can have that music because
Corporate Gen Xers, you better buckle up. It's going to get ugly here pretty quick. I mean, think about this. March was the third most layoffs in history. And that's when businesses were doing well and performing financially, right? This is, mass layoffs even after strong financial quarters. Now with the utter chaos in the stock market and what these companies, do you think they're going to sit still? Absolutely not. They're going to ramp up taking costs out of business. And again, who's going to be the brunt of it? Gen Xers. Because even though you have the most experience, wisdom, et cetera, they don't care. You're also going to be the most expensive. So if you thought you were going to be able to ride this out, things just took a turn and it's going to accelerate. There's just no doubt about it. Like I said, just look at the last 12 months where a lot of these companies were financially performing well and taking cost, basically people out of the business. It's only going to ramp up. So if you haven't made your plan B, I would highly encourage you to think about that now. Again, there's no reason why you can't start this process. Again, I talk a lot about monetizing your corporate experience. You've been doing it for 20 years, 25 years. You paid the price, you paid the dues. You might as well make some money from it. And small businesses are going to feel this, but not the same way that corporate's going to basically cut the costs. So if you've been thinking about escaping, curious about it, but haven't taken any action, now would probably be the time to do that, unless you're one of the 20% of that. Corporate Gen Xers, you better buckle up.
Yeah, y'all better buckle up. And if you still got your job, try to save you some money. Try to put something aside. I know you got to pay your bills. Pay things, try to pay them as up as you can. Don't worry about trying to look cute, because if you just lost your job and you got a little money left, ain't nobody be looking cute for it. Nobody but your husband. He already know what you look like. Or your boyfriend. He already know what you look like too. Your fiance already know what you look like. So don't be trying to buckle yourself up and make you look cute. You just try to take care of and hold down home so you can have what you need to provide for your kids. Don't worry about it. Stop putting all these petty things that you need to do for yourself to the side. Do like me, throw a damn hat on your head when you don't feel like doing nothing to your head. Do like me. I don't worry about it. But I want everybody to tomorrow we're gonna not stay long today, but we're going to look more into this. I want to finish looking into this intel, but we've been on for 3 hours and 25 minutes, and y'all know Pinkie never go over 2 hours. Pinkie went over 2 hours today because it was important. It's important to let you all know what's going on. It's important to let you all know whether you're going to have a job the next day. It's important. Whether it's your job or your kids or your son or your brother or your sister, you probably know somebody. If not somebody, but one of those companies. Because I showed a lot of companies. They're getting ready to lay you off. If your company was one of those that I showed, get ready, get prepared. Don't wait till the last minute. Do not wait till the last minute. Don't go out spending no money on a damn new car. Keep the car that you got and try to keep it running. Wait, and you got to ride this out. We got 3 more years of this. 3 more years of this administration. And it ain't good. If you know the first couple months wasn't good, and we've been riding it into December, and we're exhausted, we're tired and fed up as it is. Some of us are losing not just our job and our home and our apartments, our cars, our food, and your money, your bank account, your savings account, your 401k, your what is it, retirement, everything. Just try to hold on to yourself. You're losing your insurance the end of this month. You may have special needs kids. You may have a back injury. You may have surgery that you need to have that you didn't get a chance to because you was working. Now, you ain't got a job, so you better go before that insurance ends. That insurance that you got through your job, you better go before it ends. Right? Go like tomorrow. Go call them up tomorrow and see, can you schedule that sucker before New Year's here? So that insurance still pays as long as that treatment, that surgery happened during the insurance while that's still in effect. Wait, let me just answer this. Say something, Terry, before I answer this call, okay?
Okay. I just want everybody to just make sure you do your research. There is resources out there, but you have to be willing to do the work. Just make sure you ask friends how you can get back into the workforce. Make sure you call your state representative. Also call your state capital to see what resources they have, as well as unemployment, because there is definitely things that you can do, but you have to be willing to do the work. So yeah, you just have to do the work. Just research. Make sure you use the lottery as well. The lottery. I said lottery. I meant the library. Sorry about saying that. I didn't mean to say the lottery.
What
Somebody
you just
would.
said, the lottery. You
I
hear the
mean,
lottery? Yeah, you're thinking you telling them how to win the lottery, girl. I
that's
think
true.
I was getting happy.
Oh man, I meant the library.
Bring up something else I don't know about besides the phone.
Well, you can't play the lottery, try to see if you can win. So,
Yep, you sure can. Hi,
I
Miss
mean,
D. Thank you for coming in.
oh my gosh, that was
Oh,
funny.
Lord, that was funny. That was funny. Oh my Lord, that was funny.
Oh wow,
Okay.
I did the lottery. I tell you.
She was trying to get it straight, y'all. She caught herself. I was still hanging in there when she said the lottery. I guess Miss Diaz, when she came in and heard you talking about the lottery, I guess she said, thinking to herself, "Here, they giving away the lottery over there."
Oh my gosh.
No.
Man,
But
I got
Steph
money
brought
on
up
the
some good
brain.
stuff. She brought up this free phone, and then she's telling you more good stuff. So, guys, please listen. She ain't trying to tell y'all how to win the lottery, though. Ooh, go ahead, Terry. Ooh,
Oh gosh. Well, I
you
hope
got it,
them. I
Terry.
hope
Go ahead
them
and
things work.
continue.
Well,
Ooh,
we didn't
Terry.
win it. Somebody in Arkansas won it.
Oh,
I
they
said
did?
Arkansas. It won
How
that
much
1
did they
billion.
win?
1 billion something. You know that
Are you
lottery, yeah.
serious?
Yeah,
Are you
somebody in
serious?
Arkansas. Uh-huh. Somebody in
You
Arkansas.
serious?
Yeah, huh?
You serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Say that again.
I said the big lottery was won by one. I don't know if it's one person. It could be several people in Arkansas, and there's 1 billion and something. I don't know the exact amount.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
So they richer than the orange man. Because you know he's not really a billionaire.
Well, you know he always lie about his
Right.
billion. So who knows what he really makes?
So they
We don't
weren't
know.
they richer than the billion. I mean, they richer than the orange head man. Ooh, allegedly
Oh
anonymous.
no, you don't know what his actual salary is.
He lie about everything.
Exactly.
He got that
Exactly.
grandiosity, inflatable mind. You know what I
You see,
mean?
they changed. You see how he changed the name of the Lincoln Center, and then he had the
Yeah.
lowest rating. He had the lowest ratings for the Kennedy Center thing. You know, he hosted it, and it was the lowest. Viewing.
Lord, they didn't want they spoke out. They sent him I heard that they sent him letters letting him know.
Oh yeah,
That's
people were outraged. They was all in front of
that's the lowest
Kennedy.
of the law.
Yep,
That's
he don't
low.
care. Sad. It's sad.
He's trying to get his
But
name
we'll
put
make
on
it
all
through.
this stuff.
We're gonna get through it.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get through it.
Yeah, y'all, we got 3 more years.
You don't have no choice but to get through it.
Get through it.
So
We're gonna make it there. We're gonna make it there.
yep,
we're gonna all have to pray and pray like
e-
nobody's business. We're gonna
exactly.
huh?
Exactly.
Pray like nobody's business.
Mm-hmm.
When you drop down on those knees, you dropping for the Lord. You ain't dropping for no man or no woman. You dropping for the Lord when you drop down on those knees.
Yep.
You're gonna put your two hands together, and you're gonna pray. If you're not gonna put them two hands together, drop down on those knees and bow your head.
Exactly.
Bow that head, and you pray.
Mm.
Because we got 3 more
Right.
years of this nonsense, this chaos.
Yep. But like I said, we're gonna get through it. God
Yeah.
don't let somebody go too far.
Yeah. But the way it is already gone so far. When we get somebody to come in here
Mm-hmm.
and straighten this shit up, it's gonna and don't y'all be looking for a quick turnaround for everything because he done fucked up everything. He done messed up the whole situation. The
That's like
whole
any job. Any job that you got to go in and clean something up. I had to do that for many jobs. Had to turn it around. You
right.
can't just do it just like that. It takes time.
It takes time. That is true. So don't be expecting D as Miss D said, amen, amen, amen. Yeah. Whew. It's gonna take time, guys.
Yep.
Don't you expect a person that's gonna come in here and clean this shit up that they're gonna do it overnight in 1 month? No, because it's easy to tear something down. It's hard to build
Right.
it back up, but you
Yes.
can with persistence and dedication. You can build it back up and the know-how to do it. You can do it, but it's easy to knock down a building. It's easy to knock down a whole row. Just think of it as Lego. When one fall, they all fall. It's a domino
Mhm.
effect. So you got a whole line of Legos or dominoes lined up. You knock one of them down, it won't take them no time for them all to roll around and they all down. That's destruction. But you trying to take that destruction, everything, and build it back up, it ain't going to take overnight. You're going to have grace and patience and understanding. And you
Just
just
like
going to have a lot of
Goldilocks.
prayers. Huh?
Goldilocks and the Three Bears.
Right.
That last
Thank you.
house.
So y'all, and don't make this mistake again. Because then everybody gonna be gone. America's gonna be left empty. It's gonna be a wasteland of people with nothing but torn down buildings. Because if nobody is working, you got all these millions and millions of buildings. Billions of buildings all over the place. Think about it. If nobody is working, what's going to happen to all these buildings? Are they going to make them into shelters? Are they going to give them away for free? Give everybody a room? So you get an office for your house. You get an office over here. You can take the big office over here for you and your family. Are they going to do that? Are they going to do that? So the people won't have to sleep on the street? Are they going to let everybody get an office? Do everybody get the chance to take a couple of cubicles and put them together and make room for their families? So they don't have to sleep under the railroad track or under a tree, under a bridge? Are they going to take those department stores and making them into apartments? Because ain't nobody going to be shopping. If nobody is shopping, the businesses are going to go out of, they're going to shut down. That company is going to shut down. That Target, Walmart, Sears, whatever, Macy's, everybody going to get shut down. The dollar store is going to be shut down. If nobody has got no money to shop, it's all going to go to hell. If you ain't got no money to shop and you ain't got no money to put gas in your car is going to be sitting in yards or in your driveway or in your garage because you can't even pull it out because you ain't got no gas. But thank God there's one black kid, I forgot what state, I'm going to pull him up. One black kid that figured out how to make gas, make car run without making actual gas. He found another way. And my understanding is they've been after him ever since. The big people in charge heard about it and seen and then saw his videos after that kid now. And I haven't seen the kid since. People are wondering what happened to him because they've been wanting to take his shit, his invention, his discovery. Oh, don't get me pissed about that because I got pissed when I saw his video. This is listening every day, all day. Amen. Keep praying. Ooh, we got to keep praying. God is listening. Yes, Miss D. Oh Lord, let me, because I get passionate when I start talking about stuff like this, Miss.
That's okay.
Miss D and Terry, I really do. I really do, because I cannot stand what is happening. I cannot stand it.
Ditto.
It pisses me off. So, any last word for you, Terry? Tell everybody, let everybody know before we leave.
Just keep your head up. It will get better. Because when I was in this situation, I was like, oh my God. I said, but I just gotta sit back and I gotta exhale and just wait on God to give me something. And eventually it happened. I mean, at the time you're like, oh my God, but things will get better. He doesn't do it he does it in his time, not your time.
Thank you. Whew. What you said, he does it at his time. So y'all got to be patient. You don't think everything is going to happen the way you roll up to a fast food window and think you're going to get delivered to your hands the minute you ask for it. No. Like Miss Terry said, y'all got to wait.
Right.
Got to wait.
The food has to be prepared before you can get it.
Oh Lord, thank you. Oh, I'm glad you talked about the phone. I'm glad you talked about some of the things that people need to do and what they can find. You brought it home to them when you brought up that they can go to the library, they can go
Yes.
to the representative, they can go Google this, they can go this. I'm glad you brought that up.
And whatever place they can get resources and they'll help you with your resume. For some reason, I must got a brain freeze today because I can't think of the one in Pennsylvania. Oh
Well,
my
when you
goodness.
think of it, next time we go live, make sure write it down somewhere. So, because I do
Okay.
feel that this is people don't realize. I brought this up even last
Oh, I
week.
know what it is. I just
What?
remembered. It's called Career Link in Pennsylvania.
Career Link?
Yes. And that's where you
Okay.
go. You could even file your 2 weeks of pay for unemployment. They have all different activities you can go through without. And like I said, there's one place inside. It's like booths and stuff where you can
Okay.
go get your help with your resume, help applying for your unemployment, and so on and so on.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Oh my Lord.
Yeah. So I don't know what it is in other states.
And it's Career Link.
It's called
Link.
Career Link.
LINK.
That's in Pennsylvania.
In
Yes.
Pennsylvania.
Yes.
Y'all make sure if you're having problems or you need help, do that. Google that Career Link, Terry said, and everything. And if you don't have a computer because maybe your lights or electric got cut off, you can still get to the library. Get to the library. You can use their computers for free. And while you're at their computers, you're surrounded by so much resources are surrounding you while you're standing in that building. And that's what the lady at the front desk is for. And I hope they ain't got no AI sitting there at that front desk. Computer, huh?
They
Oh,
might.
Lord,
We don't know. Get a robot.
Lord.
Come to a robot and ask them. Never mind. I find it myself. It's like you using Google Maps, and I'm like, I could have been there. Sometimes I don't even, use Google
Yeah.
Maps because I'm like, I could have been there. Taking me the long way. I don't want to go the long way.
Yeah.
So
Oh, my
either
Lord.
way, when they use these technology, you still need a human being.
Right. But not to them. They think,
I know.
oh,
'Cause
Lord,
they
they
too
think,
cheap.
huh?
They too cheap. Just like I was telling you and Miss Black Tammy with all these self checkouts. Half the time the self checkouts don't work, and you still got to call that person over. Hey,
Yeah.
why isn't this like? Where do I pay? Where do I put my money? Because each store is different. Where do I slide my
Right.
money in? Why isn't this not scanning? Yeah, it's
You still
crazy.
need a person.
You still need a person.
But if you get rid of all the people, Lord forgive us.
Oh Lord, it's gonna be like them self-driving cars. It's just how it's gonna be. They're gonna be
Self-driving
running
cars.
into each other.
And y'all know what? Let me just say that a lot of people don't realize it. But a lot of people ain't got time. They're gonna get pissed off with these AI computers and people like this. This is your call center guy. This is your call center. This is your desk.
That's crazy.
But a lot,
That's crazy.
I know, but a lot of people gonna get pissed off and hit one of these things in the face.
They're gonna pull the head off. That's what's gonna happen.
Right. And I don't know, do they fight back? Because people can go crazy sometimes. Get
Yeah.
pissed. Do these
I'm out
things
there.
fight back?
Yeah. Something's gonna go wrong.
Huh?
Something is gonna go wrong because this is gonna get on my nerves.
You're gonna get somebody thinking these things acting like a Karen and gonna go ham on them. They're gonna say, "Oh no, now I got an AI Karen here now." Oh no, you're getting ready to get it. Do you go to jail if you hit one of these?
That's a good question because you know what? You know when you on the phone and you get the recording and you keep telling them Can I get an agent because they don't give you a listing of what you're calling about? That's so
Right.
irritating.
Right. Well, y'all, we're gonna have to deal with them. There we go.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand what you said. And then you say it again. I'm still not understanding what you're saying. I'm talking about the recording on the phone
Yeah.
when you call.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
that's
getting
so
ready to get
irritating.
rough now when y'all call. So don't y'all be calling and say, Pinky, didn't you talk about this? Yeah, Pinky talked about that. We talked about it. We talked
Yep.
about it. I told y'all, getting ready, y'all better get ready. Told you. These things are coming. They're coming, guys. We talked about it and they here. So what you gonna do now? They here, they here, they here. They here. They ready to take over. Let me see. Kathy Ann said, whose bank are you? No, I don't know. Understand that. I really
I
don't.
don't understand. What's the question? Whose bank are you?
Yeah.
Sure.
That I don't understand. And right now, I'm not going
Can
to
you
try to.
rephrase the question?
I'm not going to even try to understand it.
Okie dokie.
'Cause-
Okie dokie.
I don't know whether that was a legit question, or somebody just want to be smart. If you want to be smart, let me know. If that's a legit question, it's a legit question. Put a 1. Or are you grumpy? You know, I'm not grumpy. I just can't stand people coming in here acting a fool. That's all. Ain't got time for no fools. So I'm not grumpy. Okay? I'm just straightforward. I don't give a fuck who they coming in here to be. I don't care who you are. Shit. You can be a content creator coming in here asking a question. If I don't understand it, I'm going to let you know I don't understand it. So I don't give a fuck. So that's just me. But that's why I asked you if the question is a legit question, put a 1. If it's not, you know, but no, that's not being grumpy. What do you, is that to you? Well, I'm not going to get nobody involved. That's not being grumpy, Kathy. Okay? That's just, you ain't coming in here. I guess you don't know me in my life. Because in me in my life, I don't take no, I'm just going to be quiet. Okay? Because I'm not going to put up with it. I don't put up with everything. I'm the wrong person live to come into and talk crap because I just don't put up with it. So if you being nice, okay, then I'll be nice. But if you're not being nice, that's okay too. Okay? But anyway, I'm not going to worry about it. Okay? But anyway, Terry, we're getting ready to go. Huh?
Okay. Well, you have a good evening. And all I can say is okay. And
I'm still with
have
you, Terry.
a no, because I know my mouth, so that's why I shut right on up because I know I
Oh, Lord. Oh, my Lord. Y'all are killing me. Y'all are just killing me. But you know what? Thank you all for being here and everything. And, I had a great time. But we will continue this on tomorrow and everything. Oh, that's Terry. Terry, you got your thumb, okay, she was trying to come back up. Okay. Guys, I really enjoyed myself. I really did. Yes, I did. But we're going to continue on talking. I'm going to finish bringing up the all the locations for the Tyson. Not Tyson, Intel. So I'm going to finish. I got kicked out. Okay, Terry, I'm getting ready to go anyway. But I'm letting everybody know, Terry, thank you for being up here. Thank you for all your input and your insight. I enjoyed having you up here and everything. But what we're going to finish up tomorrow is the intel. I want to go ahead and make sure we bring up those locations. So we didn't get into the departments that's getting ready to get laid off. We didn't get into that. So we're going to get into that because y'all know they're getting ready to lay you off. So I'm sorry to hear that, though. I'm sorry, but y'all know how we do it and everything. We have fun on this live. We kick back, and as long as I'm happy, I think everybody is happy.
That great.
Y'all know.
I don't want to go to work because my boss is a jerk and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life because I don't feel alive and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute. I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm going to stay there till I feel like I'm winning.